must track the loot down. Plane after plane looking for all our swag. Give us some time to track the loot down. The curse brought misfortune to all of our crew. We must track the loot down. Magic both random and wild did ensue. Give us some time to track the loot down. Track the loot down, we must track the loot down. We can't track the loot down. Blow us right back to the Rock of Brawl Town. Give us some time to track the loot down. After it was spent of the curse we were told, we must track the loot down. Until we return every last piece of gold. Give us some time to track the loot down. The curse will follow each of us to our death. We must track the loot down. So we pursue it with our every breath. Give us some time to track the loot down. Track the loot down, we must track the loot down. We can't track the loot down. Blow us right back to the Rock of Brawl Town. Give us some time to track the loot down. Track the loot down, we must track the loot down. We can't track the loot down. Blow us right back to the Rock of Brawl Town. Give us some time to track the loot down. As we were a-sailing down the astral sea, we must track the loot down. A pretty fine treasure we chanced it to see. Give us some time to track the loot down. The gold did shine brightly and we spent it all. We must track the loot down. But it was cursed, we all learned our luck did fall. Give us some time to track the loot down. Track the loot down, we must track the loot down. We can't track the loot down. Blow us right back to the Rock of Brawl Town. Give us some time to track the loot down. Set sail on our magic ship, hoisted our flag. We must track the loot down. Plane after plane looking for all our swag. Give us some time to track the loot down. The curse brought misfortune to all of our crew. We must track the loot down. Magic both random and wild did ensue. Give us some time to track the loot down. Track the loot down, we must track the loot down. We can't track the loot down. Blow us right back to the Rock of Brawl Town. Give us some time to track the loot down. After it was spent of the curse we were told, we must track the loot down. Until we return every last piece of gold. Give us some time to track the loot down. The curse will follow each of us to our death. We must track the loot down. So we pursue it with our every breath. Give us some time to track the loot down. Track the loot down, we must track the loot down. We can't track the loot down. Blow us right back to the Rock of Brawl Town. Give us some time to track the loot down. Track the loot down, we must track the loot down. We can't track the loot down. Blow us right back to the Rock of Brawl Town. Give us some time to track the loot down. As we were a-sailing down the astral sea, we must track the loot down. A pretty fine treasure we chanced it to see. Give us some time to track the loot down. The gold did shine brightly and we spent it all. We must track the loot down. But it was cursed, we all learned our luck did fall. Give us some time to track the loot down. Track the loot down, we must track the loot down. We can't track the loot down. Blow us right back to the Rock of Brawl Town. Give us some time to track the loot down. Set sail on our magic ship, hoisted our flag. We must track the loot down. Plane after plane looking for all our swag. Give us some time to track the loot down. The curse brought misfortune to all of our crew. We must track the loot down. Magic both random and wild did ensue. Give us some time to track the loot down. Track the loot down, we must track the loot down. We can't track the loot down. Blow us right back to the Rock of Brawl Town. Give us some time to track the loot down. After it was spent of the curse we were told, we must track the loot down until we return every last piece of gold. Give us some time to track the loot down. The curse will follow each of us to our death. We must track the loot down, so we pursue it with our every breath. Give us some time to track the loot down. Track the loot down, we must track the loot down. We can't track the loot down. Blow us right back to the Rock of Brawl Town. Give us some time to track the loot down. Track the loot down, we must track the loot down. We can't track the loot down. Blow us right back to the Rock of Brawl Town. Give us some time to track the loot down. As we were a-sailing down the astral sea, we must track the loot down. A pretty fine treasure we chanced it to see. Give us some time to track the loot down. The gold did shine brightly and we spent it all. We must track the loot down, but it was cursed, we all learned our luck did fall. Give us some time to track the loot down. Track the loot down, we must track the loot down. We can't track the loot down. Blow us right back to the Rock of Brawl Town. Give us some time to track the loot down. Set sail on our magic ship, hoisted our flag. We must track the loot down. Plane after plane looking for all our swag. Give us some time to track the loot down. The curse brought misfortune to all of our crew. We must track the loot down. Magic both random and wild did ensue. Give us some time to track the loot down. Track the loot down, we must track the loot down. We can't track the loot down. Blow us right back to the Rock of Brawl Town. Give us some time to track the loot down. After it was spent of the curse we were told, we must track the loot down until we return every last piece of gold. Give us some time to track the loot down. The curse will follow each of us to our death. We must track the loot down, so we pursue it with our every breath. Give us some time to track the loot down. Track the loot down, we must track the loot down. We can't track the loot down. Blow us right back to the Rock of Brawl Town. Give us some time to track the loot down. Track the loot down, we must track the loot down. We can't track the loot down. Blow us right back to the Rock of Brawl Town. Give us some time to track the loot down. As we were a-sailing down the astral sea, we must track the loot down. A pretty fine treasure we chanced it to see. Give us some time to track the loot down. The gold did shine brightly and we spent it all. We must track the loot down, but it was cursed, we all learned our luck did fall. Give us some time to track the loot down. Track the loot down, we must track the loot down. We can't track the loot down. Blow us right back to the Rock of Brawl Town. Give us some time to track the loot down. Set sail on our magic ship, hoisted our flag. We must track the loot down. Plane after plane looking for all our swag. Give us some time to track the loot down. The curse brought misfortune to all of our crew. We must track the loot down. Magic both random and wild did ensue. Give us some time to track the loot down. Track the loot down, we must track the loot down. We can't track the loot down. Blow us right back to the Rock of Brawl Town. Give us some time to track the loot down. After it was spent of the curse we were told, We must track the loot down until we return every last piece of gold. Give us some time to track the loot down. The curse will follow each of us to our death. We must track the loot down, so we pursue it with our every breath. Give us some time to track the loot down. Track the loot down, we must track the loot down. We can't track the loot down. Blow us right back to the Rock of Brawl Town. Give us some time to track the loot down. Track the loot down, we must track the loot down. We can't track the loot down. Blow us right back to the Rock of Brawl Town. Give us some time to track the loot down. As we were a-sailing down the astral sea, we must track the loot down. A pretty fine treasure we chanced it to see. Give us some time to track the loot down. The gold did shine brightly and we spent it all. We must track the loot down, but it was cursed, we all learned our luck did fall. Give us some time to track the loot down. Track the loot down, we must track the loot down. We can't track the loot down. Blow us right back to the Rock of Brawl Town. Give us some time to track the loot down. Set sail on our magic ship, hoisted our flag. We must track the loot down. Plane after plane looking for all our swag. Give us some time to track the loot down. The curse brought misfortune to all of our crew. We must track the loot down. Magic both random and wild did ensue. Give us some time to track the loot down. Track the loot down, we must track the loot down. We can't track the loot down. Blow us right back to the Rock of Brawl Town. Give us some time to track the loot down. After it was spent of the curse we were told, we must track the loot down until we return every last piece of gold. Give us some time to track the loot down. The curse will follow each of us to our death. We must track the loot down, so we pursue it with our every breath. Give us some time to track the loot down. Track the loot down, we must track the loot down. We can't track the loot down. Blow us right back to the Rock of Brawl Town. Give us some time to track the loot down. Track the loot down, we must track the loot down. We can't track the loot down. Blow us right back to the Rock of Brawl Town. Give us some time to track the loot down. As we were a-sailing down the astral sea, we must track the loot down. A pretty fine treasure we chanced it to see. Give us some time to track the loot down. The gold did shine brightly and we spent it all. We must track the loot down, but it was cursed, we all learned our luck did fall. Give us some time to track the loot down. Track the loot down, we must track the loot down. We can't track the loot down. Blow us right back to the Rock of Brawl Town. Give us some time to track the loot down. Set sail on our magic ship, hoisted our flag. We must track the loot down. Plane after plane looking for all our swag. Give us some time to track the loot down. The curse brought misfortune to all of our crew. We must track the loot down. Magic both random and wild did ensue. Give us some time to track the loot down. Track the loot down, we must track the loot down. We can't track the loot down. Blow us right back to the Rock of Brawl Town. Give us some time to track the loot down. After it was spent of the curse we were told, we must track the loot down until we return every last piece of gold. Give us some time to track the loot down. The curse will follow each of us to our death. We must track the loot down, so we pursue it with our every breath. Give us some time to track the loot down. Track the loot down, we must track the loot down. We can't track the loot down. Blow us right back to the Rock of Brawl Town. Give us some time to track the loot down. Track the loot down, we must track the loot down. We can't track the loot down. Blow us right back to the Rock of Brawl Town. Give us some time to track the loot down. As we were a-sailing down the astral sea, we must track the loot down. A pretty fine treasure we chanced it to see. Give us some time to track the loot down. The gold did shine brightly and we spent it all. We must track the loot down. But it was cursed, we all learned our luck did fall. Give us some time to track the loot down. Track the loot down, we must track the loot down. We can't track the loot down. Blow us right back to the Rock of Brawl Town. Give us some time to track the loot down. Set sail on our magic ship, hoisted our flag. We must track the loot down. Plane after plane looking for all our swag. Give us some time to track the loot down. The curse brought misfortune to all of our crew. We must track the loot down. Magic both random and wild did ensue. Give us some time to track the loot down. Track the loot down, we must track the loot down. We can't track the loot down. Blow us right back to the Rock of Brawl Town. Give us some time to track the loot down. After it was spent of the curse we were told, we must track the loot down. Until we return every last piece of gold. Give us some time to track the loot down. The curse will follow each of us to our death. We must track the loot down. So we pursue it with our every breath. Give us some time to track the loot down. Track the loot down, we must track the loot down. We can't track the loot down. Blow us right back to the Rock of Brawl Town. Give us some time to track the loot down. Track the loot down, we must track the loot down. We can't track the loot down. Blow us right back to the Rock of Brawl Town. Give us some time to track the loot down. As we were a-sailing down the astral sea, we must track the loot down. A pretty fine treasure we chanced it to see. Give us some time to track the loot down. The gold did shine brightly and we spent it all. We must track the loot down. But it was cursed, we all learned our luck did fall. Give us some time to track the loot down. Track the loot down, we must track the loot down. We can't track the loot down. Blow us right back to the Rock of Brawl Town. Give us some time to track the loot down. Set sail on our magic ship, hoisted our flag. We must track the loot down. Plane after plane looking for all our swag. Give us some time to track the loot down. The curse brought misfortune to all of our crew. We must track the loot down. Magic both random and wild did ensue. Give us some time to track the loot down. Track the loot down, we must track the loot down. We can't track the loot down. Blow us right back to the Rock of Brawl Town. Give us some time to track the loot down. After it was spent of the curse we were told, we must track the loot down. Until we return every last piece of gold. Give us some time to track the loot down. The curse will follow each of us to our death. We must track the loot down. So we pursue it with our every breath. Give us some time to track the loot down. Track the loot down, we must track the loot down. We can't track the loot down. Blow us right back to the Rock of Brawl Town. Give us some time to track the loot down. track the loot down. We must track the loot down.
Hello everyone! Welcome back to S.P.I.R.I.T Cafe. We are here with our wonderful crew of the Bear Force 1 about to deal with a murder comet watch. Where we left off last time, we were able to successfully restore our Nils to life. His body? His soul? We're not sure yet, but he's back! So we are here today with everyone. I'll go ahead and have everyone go around and do a quick intro of who they are and who they're playing today. Let's start with Gabi.
Hi, my name's Gabi. I am currently playing Talia, the not only fighter in the room anymore.
Ursa.
Hello, I am Ursa, and I am playing Polly, the chef, and I think currently the one in charge for some reason.
For some reason.
I do
Jordan
someone.
Hoshi.
Hey, I'm Jordan, sometimes Hoshi, and I am playing Hood.
Paul.
Hello, meatbags. I am Paul, and I will be playing Bixby.
Marty.
I'm Marty, and I'll be two characters. I'll be Arnil and Spirit this time.
We'll see for how long. It may not be for long. We'll see. You have a bit of a track.
That's a threat.
Listen, it's a murder comet watch. It could become a warning. We'll see what happens. Allison.
Hi, I'm Allison. I am currently playing Sarros, who would very much like to not be on this planet anymore.
Sweet. We'll see how this goes for everyone and what their plans are, because based off of the pre-stream conversations, I'm in for some chaos. But good, it's S.P.I.R.I.T Cafe, and we live for chaos. Before we get started, we are sponsored here today by Many Worlds Tavern, Dragon Master Games, and Fanroll Dice. Please use the code S.P.I.R.I.T Cafe for 10% off of your purchase at any of those wonderful places. They have lots of awesome stuff, and go check them out. If you are interested in the wild magic table that we will be using throughout the stream that has class-specific wild magic, you can find it made by Dave Panfio. He's a totally cool guy, and check him out. So yeah, we like I said, we started off still in initiative order. We left off with Bixby at the end of the initiative from the last session.
And I want to check, what is everybody doing as of the end of the last turn now that the wizard is dead and the murder comet is coming?
I think
Spirit's
Sarros
busy
is
doing spirit stuff.
I think
Right,
the
like,
last. I
there
think the last thing that happened is I turned to Arnil and I told him that we needed to kill that guy
Oh yeah.
and then run. So now that we've committed that we've checked off that first box, I think the idea is that we're planning to run. So I think I'm going to turn to everyone and be like, okay, folks, looks like we're done here. So let's skedaddle back to the ship before murder comet stuff happens.
But if you leave, my planet will die.
I'm sorry, who are you again?
Hi, I am Bixby. I helped you get here and did other things to help you survive to this point since you got to my planet.
Okay, but
You were-
everyone here hates you. So like, how committed are you to really staying here?
Have you not been to society where they learn to improve themselves over time? They cannot do that if they all die. You would just doom this planet to be rebuilt out of garbage and then continue its cycle of ignorance. Also, my stuff is here.
Also, my shit.
Huge philosophical.
Is your stuff, like, on the way to the ship?
Yeah,
Is
can
it
we just
worth
like pick it up
anything?
on the way?
I had not considered that.
I'll stay for that guy's stuff.
Anyway, I feel like we should probably try to save the planet. I remember you saying something about treasure.
You know what? At this point, I say we leave the treasure because I think I can live with wild magic for in perpetuity.
Yeah, so hey, you do mention you think you can live with wild magic forever. Can you just, roll me a real quick wild magic roll?
I knew it was coming.
Daring to question fate and God.
Do you want me to roll 1 or 2?
Just go with 1.
35.
35. Okay. Okay. Let's see here for you. All right. So, Polly, you feel that happen, and all of a sudden, you feel this surge of energy go out from around you. It has a necrotic feeling to it as you're standing over this warping pool of energy that's been building up for these elementals to combine into a murder comet. A piece of it's gone, the simulacrum's gone, but Arnil is still there and was going to be a part of it. One of these people on the planet could become a part of it. You realize in that moment, I think, without any kind of additional role, that these people are just being used as pawns and tools for this game of war, this game of chaos and destruction. Even if part of it is willing, because they want to become immortal, they want a piece of this, it's still something that's not fully explained. And within that moment, all of the creatures that are around you, that are your allies, get washed with this necrotic wave. And you realize that if they go down, they may not make it. All creatures within your range, within 100 feet, have disadvantage of death saving throws for the next hour.
Jesus!
Jeez!
That's how we're starting this?
Thanks, Polly.
Okay, so you don't know that yet.
So we're not running, jumping, lifting, nothing.
Does anybody else feel like they are potentially more likely to die right now?
I suddenly care a lot less about your stuff.
But
I
I
care
have
about your stuff.
I
don't
have
know
so
you,
many first edition vintage things, vinyl records, CDs, DVDs.
Gold.
So
Are they mint?
So Paul,
I actually have a mint copy of the first Superman comic.
Ah, shit.
Polly is going to realizing that this is what's happening. Polly's she's gonna take inventory of herself for a second. She's just gonna say, "You have any 8 tracks in that collection too?"
Oh, I have 8 tracks, 9 tracks, and 10 tracks.
Fuck. Okay. We'll help.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
I think I can help. And that mechanism that's spinning, that's presumably summoning the pool of ghosts, I'm gonna cast Shatter on it. And
Okay.
I'm gonna center it behind those 2 elementals that are off in the corner, but not away from my friends.
Can you read the language of shatter for me, please?
Certainly can. A sudden, loud, ringing noise, painfully intense, erupts from a point of your choice. Each creature within 10 feet of the sphere, a 10-foot sphere centered on that point, makes a Constitution saving throw. Failed is 3d8 thunder damage and half on a success. A creature making anything made of inorganic material such as stone, crystal, or metal has disadvantage on the saving throw. Non-magical objects that aren't worn or carried also take the damage in the spell's area.
Okay.
And my saving throw is DC. The fuck class do I have this on Bard? Okay, 15.
DC 15. Okay.
Yes.
You said that creatures that are made of inorganic material make that with disadvantage.
Correct.
You got really lucky on one of those. Okay.
I'm also trying to shatter the mechanism, which is the primary purpose I cast it for, but the elementals are in the splash zone.
Sure.
All right. So I'm gonna roll the damage real quick for you.
Yep.
It is 17 damage total if they fail.
If they fail. Okay. So 8. All right. You see 2 of them. Potentially the 2 most important here, the earth and fire elemental, take the full amount of that damage. Gravity elemental takes it like a champ.
no.
The mechanism. It will take the full amount of that damage. However, there are cracks that start to form. They spread out underneath all of you. You suddenly realize this is a little bit of a floor leading to this pool of ghost spirits.
Whoops.
It's not broken completely. You think there's a damage threshold above board to completely destroy this entire thing. The cracks have started to spread. You feel things start to shake a little bit. Additionally, on your turn, what happens? You get a little ping from your mouse buddy. I think it was a mouse, right?
Oh, yes. How is it going, Gadget?
Cheep, 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 cheep.
I nod my head as if I understand implicitly because I speak machines.
Yeah. Lots of punching sounds, and you feel something else kind of like jolt from underneath you, and you think that something was successfully broken. You can feel your friend coming back towards you. You think it'll be another couple rounds before they can make it back towards wherever you're meeting up with. So feel free to share the coordinates however you need to meet up. But something has been done successfully, and you're not exactly sure what, but you feel like something was successfully damaged. So.
All right. And then as a bonus action, I know I have Bardic Inspirations here somewhere in my character sheet.
Somewhere.
Who feels like they have a thing that they really need to succeed at in the near future?
Who's prone to death?
Hi, I'm right here.
Fair.
I'm filling out my punch card.
I believe you are first mate, Arnil, is what they said. Have a Bardic Inspiration.
Oh, thanks.
It just prints out of you like a dot matrix printer.
Yeah, no, that's actually the joke we had. Yes, I printed out and I paper airplane it to you, and it's a little coupon that says good for one Bardic Inspiration.
I owe you.
I owe you.
I owe you 1d8.
Actually, it's a D6. I've only got 5 levels in Bard.
I took a guess. It was wrong.
Is that your turn?
Yes.
Wonderful. Very successful turn. That would be Hud.
Okay, cool. So I'm a snake.
Oh yeah, wait. Really quick, Bixby, do you move or do you stay where you are?
Do I get the impression that where I'm standing is structurally unsound?
I think you get the impression that there's some shit going on that roll me inside actually, just
Okay, cool. I will do that.
It's a D&D game. We can do rolls.
It's 18 plus 1 for a 19.
The structure is currently, emphasis on currently, okay, TBD on what continues to happen here.
All right. I feel like I should not be standing here, and I'm going to move 1, 2, 3. I'll move over to that fucking desk. I'll read this guy's book.
Good luck.
But I used my action economy, so not right now.
Okay. All right, now it's his turn.
Okay, so as I was saying, I'm a snake.
Yeah.
And
A
as
solid one at that.
my options are a touch limited.
Sure.
I would like to take my movement to get back to my armor.
Yeah, which I believe
was at
light.
next to that lantern in the tunnel.
Yeah.
Yeah, right there. So I'm just gonna. Yeah.
You should really have made like the Tony Stark Iron Man armor where the pieces just fly back to you.
Well, that would require much more intense negotiation with the DM. I was not willing.
I think it would also be funny if, when in snake form, he operates a little plane. Because then he'd be a snake plane.
Interesting. I didn't negotiate any of this, so no.
Right.
I don't
Activate
do that.
Activate the house party protocol, and suddenly there's 20 hoods.
God. Yeah, no, but I'm just gonna slip back in my armor and be able to use spells again.
Hey.
There you go.
Now you are a snake in a frame.
Okay, so let's see. Let us. I do still have all my spell slots because I didn't do anything last time other than try and be a sneaky snake. Remind me which elemental is this one that looks like a mutated egg yolk?
The one that's labeled gravity.
I don't see the labels on them.
Oh, gravity elemental.
Oh, yeah. Cool. I'm going to go ahead and cast Guiding Bolt at a 3rd level on it.
Okay.
Hey.
Is that a save for me?
No, that is an attack roll for me.
Okay.
Ooh, tasty. Does a 24 hit?
Does a 24 hit the gravity elemental? That's a great
You know,
question.
It does not.
If it doesn't, I'll cry.
Yeah, I know it hits.
Well, Hood, you might be surprised to learn crying is a free action.
Oh, thank God. Cool. So yeah, that's gonna be 66 radiant damage
Ooh.
because I cast it at 3rd level.
Let's go.
Nice.
Not a great start.
Fireball. Bum, 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 bum.
Damn it. That is
For about 2d6
damage,
short of it.
and the next attack roll on it has advantage.
Oh, sorry. What was the damage?
An amazing 14.
Well,
It's usually
with that many dice?
What?
You know,
Yeah, I
How
rolled
did you do that?
4 ones.
it's usually bigger than that, okay? But everybody has this happen once in a while.
Look, I was out of the armor for a little bit.
I was in the pool.
Recalibrating.
Hold him here.
It's a cold 68 degrees.
Look, I thought it literally happened.
No, it's a cold 6d6 degrees.
Hey.
Are we sure we care about this guy and his stuff?
Hey, that was not in the Bixby voice.
I know.
All right. Hood, you feel like that did some amount of damage to it, and you guys all slowly see that these guys are starting to get pieces of them chipped away. The gravity is starting to feel a little bit less intense directly around this elemental. They're still standing. Anything else for your
Really?
turn?
Are they standing better than they ever did?
I wouldn't say better than they ever did, but they are still standing.
Do they look like they're true survivors?
All right, is that your turn?
Yeah, I do believe that is my turn.
Talia. It is your turn.
What?
Oh,
Oh,
Talia. Yeah.
I was paying attention. Sorry. I was laughing at that joke. Let's see here.
I appreciate you.
The gray thing was the thing that was falling apart, right? Not the yellow part?
So
Or is it this whole thing?
it's this whole. So the thing that you guys are currently standing on is what is
Yeah.
where the spirits are underneath this, like yellow, like compassy looking
Okay.
watch thing.
So, okay. I am gonna scooch over off of it. I'm gonna go like right over here. But I'm gonna still try and fire at this gravity guy with crossbow, I think. I think that's what we're gonna do.
Okay.
Alright, I'm just gonna go for it. Let's see.
The attack does have
Is the
advantage.
gravity guy that... Yeah, I was about to ask about that. Thank you.
Alright.
Is this a magical attack?
No.
Okay.
No, it's not. And I got a 4 for 4 damage. Oh, no, I didn't even roll. I'm sorry.
Traditionally, you roll to hit.
Does a 19 hit?
Yes, it does.
Cool. And that does 4 damage.
Of piercing.
I've been rolling great today, yeah.
Okay. That just gets into the
Okay.
gravity monster. You think it might have some resistances to non-magical attacks?
Great! That's not
If only you had stolen
Okay.
a magic crossbow when we were told we could steal whatever we wanted from the Dragon King.
That's true. This ring was super important, though. I don't know about you.
I mean, we took literally 20 bags of holdings of treasure.
So there could
I
still
think
be
that
one on
might
the
be my
ship.
turn. I
Now-
don't know.
Now, Talia, you fire off this non-magical crossbow. That ring glints just slightly off of the dim star shard light in these caverns. I need you to roll me a d100 real quick.
Oh, no. Okay. Let's see here. That's not the thing I'm looking for. You're 12. Sorry, I'm doing math over here. All right.
Thank you for reminding me
That
about the
is
ring.
an 8.
An 8.
Yeah.
So the energy in this area is super intense. You've been with this party for not terribly long, but you feel, some connection to them because you joined this crew, this wild magic connection. You feel like you have the potential here for something really great or really horrible to happen the next time that you're forced to make a saving throw.
Oh no. Okay.
So the next time you have to make a save, you need to roll me a d4. Tell me if you make a 1.
Okay. I'll hold it over there for a little bit.
Anything else?
I don't think so. I don't think many of the things that I can do are going to hurt these guys.
Cool. That is Sarros.
Sarros is gonna feel the shaking of the floor and do I assume Sarros is still on the floor from getting knocked over by the gravity.
Yeah, you would have to use half your movement to get back up.
Yeah, so Sarros is going to do a backwards somersault to get back to his feet.
Nice.
And is going to move off of the thing. I think I still I have 45 movement, so I think I still have enough, and if not, I'm just gonna dash.
Okay. Sarros is just booking it.
Basically.
Just, nope. Peace out. Cub Scouts, we're leaving.
Oh, all right, later.
Do you make any attacks with your, you have, what is it, a 15-foot plus some reach with your, monk ability, spirit monk stuff, right?
I haven't actually bamfed out the arms at all. But I do. Would you say that I had enough movement to get off of that without dashing?
Yeah.
Then I want to hold an attack for when everyone is off the compass thing. I want to attack the compass thing.
Okay. Sarros, roll me a separate insight check.
Alright. That is 15.
Okay. The thought of I'm gonna attack the compass thing goes through your mind, and you feel the spiritness in you sort of ping within some of the spirits that are down underneath the floor that have been put through this ritual to help create this chaos. And a thought crosses your mind of, wait, didn't I overhear someone say that these things are needed to make this? You think if you attack the compass directly, there's a chance that it might create enough energy or enough additional chaos here that you could kickstart something. So take
It's
that
just
as you will.
Just a flash mob, it's fine.
Just a flash mob. Yeah. Is that it for you?
Yeah.
Okay. It is now the fire elemental's turn. Polly, you're on deck after the fire elemental. So the fire elemental is going to look around. It's been getting hit by a bunch of stuff. Right up next to it, unfortunately, Spirit, Arnil, Polly, you guys are all pretty close. So I think it's going to go ahead and make 2 multi-attacks. Let's see. God. Does a 23 hit Spirit?
1 moment. I'm on Arnell's character sheet. I shield, so no.
Okay, very good call. It's gonna roll again. It's kind of attacking a bit randomly here. It goes for Spirit with one arm, Arnil with the other. Sorry to make you jump back in between 2 different sheets, but that's just
Okay.
how it's
I was
going.
looking for spells and going, where's Spirit spells? And I was like, oh, that's not Spirit.
Ah, okay.
Does a dirty 20 hit Arnil?
It does. Let me check my reactions.
Sure. Do you have shield on Arnil?
I think he has like his psychic dice thing, which might have a defensive effect.
Yeah, so just let me know how much damage I take, because it does hit.
Oh, great. Flaming arm comes down onto our Arnil. The target is a creature or a flammable object. You light up into flames. The bug is on fire. Until you take an action to douse the fire, you take you take 1d10 fire damage at the start of each of your turns. You don't think it's that intense, but it's going to continue until you put this out. And you also take an additional 2d6 plus 3 fire damage. So, let's do some math here. Oof.
It's like a little calcifer just like right here.
12. All right, you're going to take 12 fire damage on this round. You were on fire.
I'm going to use my reaction to use Psionic Protective Field
Mm-hmm.
and reduce that damage by 11.
Nice, good call. Yes, you take 1 fire damage for now and you're on fire.
Help me! Help me!
And
Did I
that
take
is
control flames? Let me look into this for you.
I
that
just woke
isn't
up and I'm on fire. This sucks.
I did not take control flames. I'm sorry. Polly,
Don't
do you have
worry, I
control
got
flames? I feel like that might be something you have.
I might. Hold on. I
and for
do.
whoever does that, that is by language an action to douse the fire per this
Yeah.
thing it has. So very cool, very cool. Also, no, that's it. Okay. Polly, your turn.
Okay, so I know that the last time that I attacked the Earth Elemental, a shard of hot metal flew from it. Do I have reason to believe that that was the only metal that the Earth Elemental was comprised of?
Roll me insight.
Plus that 18.
On an 18 insight, you feel as though this planet and anything that an elemental could be comprised of that is born of this planet is comprised of any of the bullshit that you've seen through these walls. So no. It is definitely not the only metal in that earth elemental.
Oh, all right, cool. So it worked so well the last time. Let's go ahead and we'll cast heat metal on the Earth Elemental.
Now, wait, does Polly have her spiritual weapon out? Heat metal is also a concentration spell.
No, I don't.
Okay.
No. So that just happens. So I think I just.
Yeah, what did we roll last time? How much damage? What is the save? What am I doing?
No, it just happens. It just turns hot red. Any creature in physical contact with the object takes whatever amount of fire damage when you cast the spell. Until the spell ends, you can use the bonus action on each of your subsequent turns to cast. Oh, I already did that on my last turn. Okay, you know what? I will for my bonus. Yeah. So on my bonus action, I will go ahead and trigger the. I'll trigger the heat metal again.
Okay, remind me what that damage is.
It's gonna be 3d8.
Okay, roll it for me.
So that is 11.
11 damage. Okay.
And then since Hood already did it, and I don't want to be outdone, I'm gonna go ahead and also cast Guiding Bolt at 3rd level.
On what?
I'm sick of this freaking Earth Elemental, so I'm gonna hit it the Earth Elemental.
Do you move first? Because I believe it will be disadvantage if you stay where you are.
Can I? Because I'm so close.
Yeah.
Oh.
And if you move, you do get an opportunity attack on you. 2 of them actually.
Okay. Then I will go ahead and cast Guiding Bolt on the Fire Elemental instead. Am I far enough away from that?
No.
No.
I think you have to be more than 50
You're just all
feet?
stuck in there.
No, it's just 5 feet.
Well, what is What is the one that's directly next to Spear? Because that is 2 squares away from Polly.
Disadvantage.
That's not disadvantage, just not within.
On ranged attacks 5 feet. Let me look at the ruling. Oh, you're right. It's 5 feet. For some reason, I was thinking 15. Okay, then yeah, no, you can do it on the fire. Fire is fine. What is your roll to hit?
Okay, so I will go ahead then. So we're good. I can
Yeah,
hit
no,
that one.
no,
without-
the fire one is fine. Yeah, I was thinking 15
Okay.
for some reason.
Okay, so I will go ahead and I will cast a at the 3rd level a guiding bolt, and my attack is 21. Does that hit?
Yeah, that does.
Okay, and 66.
The number to beat is 14 damage.
Yeah, I know. I'm gonna totally rub it in his face.
What kind of damage?
17.
17. What kind of damage is guiding bolt? Radiant.
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 Nice. And you do more damage than Hood.
That's how you do it.
That's you. That's what you sound like.
Yeah. And
Oh, I remember this. This is called ribbing.
Wait, guys, I have something important to share. The fire elemental's at 69 HP.
Yeah.
Hey, join the club.
That could be exciting or unexciting for you, depending on how you take it.
right. And since I'm kind of stuck with respect to not taking opportunity attack, I'm gonna go ahead and stay there precariously on the edge of the circle.
You could potentially not have an opportunity attack against you. You don't know. You could make it.
If I go, so do I have to be completely out, or do I have to be just not where I am?
What do you mean?
Because I'm currently on the edge of the yellow circle and like that gray ring. Do I have to be on the outer ring, or do I have to be off everything?
Yeah, so you need to be further than this little like area right here. I don't know if that showed up, but
I see a giant pink circle.
yeah, so further than that ring.
If I go 2 squares up, do I take 1 potential opportunity attack or 2?
You will take 2 because you're leaving the range for both the gravity and earth elemental.
Well, isn't the gravity elemental the yellow one? If Versa moves 2 squares directly up, they are still within 5 feet of the gravity.
Oh,
Yeah.
sorry,
They
I
did not
misheard you.
leave
I
this
thought you
under
meant
control.
like up away from it. Yeah, no. So yeah,
Nope,
just the earth
just straight
elemental. Yeah.
Then I will just go straight. I will go straight up 2 squares.
Okay. You do that. You do get hit with the earth elemental. It does hit because I don't think your AC is higher than a 26.
You know what? Actually, no, it's not.
And I was like, I don't think you have any way to get above that. Yeah, so you get hit with like this big slamming metal and rock arm. D8 plus 5. That is an unfortunate number.
Question. Does
Yes.
this count as an elemental attack?
Pat,
I don't think this as weird as that sounds, no it doesn't. It's
Okay.
just a slam attack.
the attack from an
For
elemental
absorb elements,
is not an
yeah.
elemental attack.
Yeah.
8, plus 5. 14 bludgeoning damage to Polly
All right.
as you move north.
All right. That's my turn.
That's your turn. Okay, and then that comes to the gravity elemental. Gravity elemental. Need to recharge for one thing. See if it gets its other thing back. It does not, so it can't do that again. So it's going to make a slam attack. Now, here's the thing. The only person it can reach right now is Polly. I'm so sorry.
No.
Yeah. Wait. The earth is the earth elemental, yes? Or
It's
gravity?
okay. I
Gravity.
deserve it for being a brat.
The gravity
What?
elemental.
Yeah, it's okay. I deserve it for being a brat.
Yeah, gravity
Where's
elemental
the-
went down less than initiative.
Is the earth elemental the one that struck Polly a moment ago?
Yes.
I believe because it's being influenced by heat metal, there's a disadvantage component involved.
It still hit.
I
rolled.
Okay, I'm just checking.
No, yeah, I checked.
I will also remind you that if you roll anything at advantage or disadvantage, you should notify me because I have features that affect that.
Okay.
Alright. I'm done being annoying for now.
Gotta use your features. Yeah, so this is just a regular roll for it to hit you. Let's see, Polly. The first one does not hit you. The second attack does a... Do you have a way to make a 24 not hit you?
No.
Okay.
How are you doing HP-wise, Polly? Are you relatively good?
I am before this attack, I'm at 30.
I'm going to Silvery Barbs the attack. Please roll again.
Okay. And tell me who you give that advantage to as well.
I'm going to give the advantage to Hood.
Yeah, thanks.
Meets it, beats it. Polly, do you have a way to make a 17 not hit you?
I am a 17.
Yeah, meets it, beats it. So if you have a way to make that not hit you.
I tried.
Oh, I think I got nothing. So.
Okay. So yeah, you try to shape space and time with silvery barbs, and unfortunately, the gravity elemental just kind of like sucks back in this gravity, and just redirects and still hits Polly.
I regret nothing.
After the damage, I have an important question for you.
Sure.
For
You can ask it while I'm rolling.
I cast 2 spells since the stream started, either in proc wild magic.
I don't.
Same thing with the 2 guiding bolts that were cast.
I'm checking. No, nothing's been procced yet. I'm checking.
Okay.
Just calling it by name.
Oh, that's right. I should call the elementals by their names. Hello, Frederick, John, and Paul.
Polly, that is 10 damage from the slam attack.
Alright, looks like I'm going to be casting healing spells next turn. Sounds good. Alright.
Oof. Rough. Yeah, Polly, you're down to what, 20 now?
Yep.
I tried.
No worries.
Okay. Back to the top of the initiative. I believe that's Spirit / Arnell.
Great. Is the other soul that was in Arnell's body still around?
Yes. I'm assuming you're asking us, Spirit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Spirit's gonna try to snatch it up.
Okay. Let me think. Roll me, unless you have a way to do this without just flavor.
No, it's pretty purely just flavor.
Okay. I assumed, but just wanted to check just to be certain. Roll me an Arcana.
Okay.
Check. And I'm going to roll in a post-con to not be sucked in via whatever method this is going to look like. Whoop. God honor the cock.
Is that Arcana, right?
Yeah, Arcana.
I almost missed that.
We gotta!
You have to. You simply must.
You simply must gotta honor the cock.
Okay. I got a 19.
Ooh.
Wait, I have a question. Do Spirit and Arnell share the Bardic Inspiration I gave them?
Who did you give it
Since
to?
apparently I technically gave it to Arnell, but they're sharing an action encounter, which makes me wonder if they share my Bardic Inspiration coupon.
No. They are still two separate people.
Okay.
Entities.
That's fine. I just wanted to check because it was a weird situation that they are having, and
Yeah, it's just functionally, I think, easier this way since he popped back up. But no, they are two separate entities. You said 19.
Yes.
Does anyone have a way to alter a roll that they would like to use?
I already used my reaction.
Yeah, you won't get that back until the start of your next turn. Because they also got a 19.
Ooh. Would this be like just a reroll situation?
Whatever you guys might have, either a reroll or reducing a thing. They made a saving throw.
I think he's asking if it's just a tie, you re-roll because it's a contested check and not a save versus suck effect, right?
No, I'm going off of meets it beats it rules for this particular thing.
Okay.
I got nothing.
I have no spell slots. I have no. Can Arnil give the help action?
To Spirit?
Yeah, even though he's on fire.
Even though he's on fire, unless Arnil plans on, if Arnil plans on putting himself out, then no. If you are okay with Arnil continuing to burn and taking damage, then yes.
I mean, Arnil's still basically at full health, so it's
Okay.
fine. Okay, I just need to get higher than a 15.
19.
On the die.
Oh, on
Well,
the
yeah.
die, yeah. Also, Arnil takes 3 fire damage at the start of his turn.
Ow.
That is a 17 plus 4 for 21.
Ooh, okay. What does that look like for Spirit? What does Spirit do?
Spirit kind of kneels down with the fire elemental like right next to them, and it's like puts their hands around the soul, and it's like they're trying to like physically hold it, but there's like a force kind of keeping their hands out of the way. And Arnil, while still on fire, I guess, just kind of puts a hand on top of it, and it relaxes and just kind of like zoop into Spirit's palm.
I feel like you just combined Naruto using a clone to do the Rasengan with the quickening from Highlander.
I know one of those things.
Right.
Oh, I'm so old now compared to my friends. You don't know what Highlander are.
No.
Highlander, when they take another immortal's power, they absorb them in a big flash of lightning and taking their power into them.
Only one.
Now, in
There
all
you go, you
fairness,
got
That's the
there.
only thing I know about Highlander. Yeah.
Naruto.
What is Naruto?
What is Naruto?
Okay. Do you do anything else?
I guess that's my entire economy here.
Sure. Do you move?
Not without taking an opportunity.
You're a rogue. You have a bonus action disengage.
Oh, I do that.
I was waiting to see if you remember that.
I forgot I was a rogue, to be honest.
Scooch out of there.
Scoop. Okay, I'll disengage, and then I'll take position over here with the gang.
Poor Arnil left to
Does
find his own
Arnil
devices.
stay there?
Well, Arnil's a fighter, so... And I don't have any ranged capability.
I mean, you can just risk an opportunity attack.
You can. It's not the end of the world, especially if Arnil's at mostly full health.
True. I'll go,
But I'm not-
Yeah, I'll go here and take the opportunity attack.
To the
'Cause I
edge
only
of
take
the
one,
compass.
right?
Yeah, it's just one.
Okay.
To the edge of the compass, back towards the opening with the rest of the group. For those of you who might be listening in not stream form. Let's see here. That is from the fire elemental. The fire elemental will make one attack of opportunity. Where'd my dice go? Oh, there it is. Lost my dice. That misses.
Let's go.
They are rolling like crap tonight. Alrighty. That's both of your turns. It is the Earth Elemental's turn. With no one directly next to it and no one directly targeting it, you see that the Earth Elemental moves into the space of the Fire Elemental. It does not actively take an action, but you see that they are sharing a space. You see that the fire from the Fire Elemental and the general everything from the Earth Elemental of all of the crap from this world, plus actually the heat metal that's still going on from Polly, starting to warp and slowly change this Earth Elemental. Nothing has happened yet.
Sorry, y'all.
But things are starting to change. You start to see the shape of the face of the simulacrum that was just gone. You start to see the beginnings of the edges of a creature that is on that brink. We are in warning territory. We have everything on the ground to be there. You are not sure what that final piece is, whether it's that gravity elemental, whether it is something else, but there is one thing missing. They cannot fully complete this yet, but we are there's that feeling in the air of something. Also, I will note that this is technically After the Earth Elemental does that and moves on its turn and does that, full layer action, basically, top of the round, nothing changes. You feel that everything was supposed to continue to move, that there was supposed to be a release, and the bottom area with the compass does not change. You think that something was successfully broken and something is currently stuck. No one is really necessarily sure just how much time that buys you, but you get just the briefest moment to breathe as far as the actual spirits that are underneath being released and full chaos kind of imploding on this world. So you have some unknown amount of time. Thanks to the little mouse helper.
Way to go, Gadget.
You feel Gadget running back along the walls, about halfway towards meeting you, sprinting with its full little mousy body as fast as it possibly can. And its little spider friends following behind it, sprinting as fast as it possibly can through the walls, excited to meet back up with you. And Bixby, that is your turn proper.
All right, so Bixby, was going to fuck with this wizard spell book, but he knows he's needed, so he's gonna scoop. Can you clear this fog of war over here?
I sure can.
I don't just walk arbitrarily into a wall.
You would walk arbitrarily into a wall. I'll tell you, there's a wall right there while I'm looking for the thing I need. Stop it. There we go. There's a wall.
Oh, that's a wall. Okay, I wasn't sure if there's cracks or walls or something else. All right, right here should do it. So I'm going to cast Phantasmal Force on that Gravity Elemental. I need to make an intelligence saving throw for me. I get the impression it's not very smart.
On the Gravity Elemental?
Yes, the one that's not part of the group hug.
Intelligence saving throw.
The DC is 15, if it's smart enough to even pass.
Alright, let's see here.
Once I know whether or not it passes, I will read the very large wall of text for this spell.
Sure. That's a fair point. Okay, so a 15 on the die -2 for a 13.
Okay, so I craft an illusion that takes root in the mind of the creature that can see it within range. It makes an intelligence saving throw. It failed. So an illusion no larger than a 10-foot cube is perceived around it. I think making it think it's trapped inside an anti-gravity well. The phantasm includes sound, temperature, and other stimuli, also evident only to the creature. It can use its action to examine the phantasm with an intelligence check against my spell save DC, so basically another intelligence saving throw. And if it succeeds, it dispels the illusion. While affected by the spell, it treats the phantasm as if it were real. It rationalizes any illogical outcomes for interacting with the phantasm. For example, if it thinks that it needs to walk across the phantasmal bridge, blah, 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 basically it has to treat it as if it's really the thing it sees.
Sure.
If it's convinced of the phantasm's reality, it can even take damage from the illusion. That's why I created an anti-gravity well. An anti-gravity well would suck for a gravity elemental. It will take damage equal to 1d6 psychic damage while in the area. So basically, it thinks that it can't move because it's in an anti-gravity well, and it's going to take damage every turn it's in the anti-gravity well.
On undead or constructs. It's an elemental. Sorry, I pulled up this spell because I was like, I need to double check all of the tiny little bits, because you are correct. This is a giant wall of force on this spell.
Yeah, it just comes with one of my classes. This is not a thing that I took on purpose.
It is a very good spell.
I'm actually pretty sure I checked a box by accident because I would have avoided the spell in picking my spells.
Okay. It does not appear that this spell should have anything that the Gravity Elemental can, in fact, resist from condition or any kind of other resistance immunities. So, yeah, it thinks it's in this anti-gravity well.
I am helping. Also, I think I tried defying gravity. I passed my turn.
Okay. All right, Bixby. Yep. Hood, please go.
Okay. So Arnill's on fire still, yes?
Yeah.
Help me.
All right, cool. Let's address that.
This
first.
bug is on fire.
I will say, due to the
dying.
wording of this spell, I think Arnil does have to be the one to put himself out, though. Or not spell, but
No.
It's
thing.
nice that you think that.
okay.
I mean, like that's the intended way to do it, but I'm D&D is very wide
Yeah,
open.
I
like,
hear what you think you're saying, but counterpoint.
Tell me what you're about to try to do, and I will tell you, based off this other wording, if I think it will work.
I would like to cast Create Water.
Yeah.
And specifically, I'll just go ahead and read it off. I'll ignore the Destroy Water part because that's not important. You create up to 10 gallons of clean water within range in an open container. Alternatively, this is the one I
Yeah.
want to do. The
Uh-huh.
water falls as rain in a 30-foot cube within range, extinguishing exposed flames in the area.
Okay.
I was literally just looking at that spell too.
I mean, it literally says it puts out fire.
Yeah.
It does. It
And
does.
within the 30-foot cube, I believe I could also potentially get the fusing fire earth elemental monstrosity.
Yeah.
If nothing else, you would piss it off.
I would say that that wouldn't necessarily work on the monstrosity that's
That's
being
fine, that's
created,
secondary.
but I would allow this to work on dousing Arnil, yes. Only because the
Aw.
fire is coming directly from the elemental. It's not something that it's not an exposed flame. It is the flame.
Right. But would it like inhibit the flame? Like give it like a disadvantage or like a penalty of some kind?
Roll me a luck check.
That's a 2.
Motherfuckers. No.
I'm so
didn't call
tempted
odds
to
or
totally
evens,
skip your
right?
luck check.
Fuck you. No, it does not. It sizzles a little
Yeah.
bit like when you put some water as a beaded droplet into a skillet and you watch it roll around. You just see some of the water bounce off of it onto the clear glass underneath it.
Well, I was hoping that might have been like some fun collateral, but oh well, win some, lose some.
Can we at least flavor it that the elemental looks very annoyed?
Oh yeah, it looks upset.
See,
Can I
you
just
win
say
the
one of my
psychological
favorite-
part.
One of my favorite things that Christina does when DMing is just, I don't know how to rule this. Make a luck check. Fuck you.
Hey, hey, bro.
Oh wait, Hood, you have advantage on a thing because I gave the silvery barbs I cast. You use it on. Can you use it on the luck check?
No, fuck that.
It is technically supposed to be on the next check he makes. To be clear.
No, it's okay.
I feel like luck checks
I
are not
appreciate the
directly. That's a
shenanigans
DM thing.
and
Oh, no,
the
I'm just no. I understand that. I was just saying, like, it does say the next check, so I want to say if it either does or you've done the next check you make after this. So
Yeah, no, I'm just
Yeah,
gonna
next
have
one after.
to- I'm
I
gonna have
didn't want
wait
you to
until-
negate the fact it happened.
This seems slightly more important.
Anything
Uh,
else from Hood?
I do not have any relevant or helpful bonus actions that I can do currently, so I'm out of the thing. I don't know if we're fully running or not, so I am good where I'm at.
There is definitely this source of unsurety in the air around everyone. Everyone's kind of haltering to see what goes on next. Talia, let's see him.
Oh lord. Okay. Okay. All right. Okay. Okay.
What's going through Talia's mind?
Panic. Straight panic. Y'all aren't running. I'm trying to run. So I think I'm gonna go 1, 2.
Go start the
3.
car.
That's not a wall, right? Can I go here? Yeah, no, literally.
Yes.
You go
I'm gonna
where?
go like right
Oh.
there.
Polly tosses the
You
keys.
can go up
No
next to the
kidding.
wall, yeah.
Yay! All right, that's where I'm going. Can I ready an action if this disc thing is gonna break?
Speaking of readied actions, once we're done with you, I think we need to go back to Sarros for a quick second, but yes, you can.
Ooh. Sick. Okay, I'd like to do that.
Sarros, your readied action was once your friends were off of the glass, right?
Yes.
What would you like to do?
Sarros has seen Polly getting the absolute crap beaten out of her,
Yes.
and that's kind of taken over his mind, and he's no longer caring about the compass thing.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't think he would actually. I think I was gonna change completely on my next turn.
What's a held action? You either lose it or use it.
Yeah.
I lose it.
Okay. Roll me a D100, please, Sarros, as you do that.
God.
As he does nothing?
Yeah, as this sense of trepidation happens between you and your friends in this moment. There's a pulse for a moment.
70.
70. You feel this pulse of energy as this concern of your friend, someone that you've gotten close to on your travels together so far, has happened. And this wild magic energy spreads out. You choose a creature that can hear you. They make a weapon attack or cast a cantrip at this moment. What does Sarros do?
Polly, no!
Polly, you can make a weapon attack or cast a cantrip in this moment as you feel that wild magic, that friendship from Sarros reaching out towards you.
Let's see. Just for the fun of it, I'll go ahead and I will cast the cantrip Word of Radiance.
Okay.
Targeting the gravity elemental, and in response to Sarros screaming, "Polly, no!" I'm gonna be like, I'm going to turn to the gravity elemental, and I'm gonna be like, "Get the fuck away from me!" And that's gonna be my Word of Radiance. So you have to make a
Non-saving?
15, yeah.
DC 15?
Word
Okay.
is fuck.
The word is fuck. Ooh. It sucks. It does not make that.
Yay.
It doesn't make that?
It does not make it.
Okay, then that is 8 radiant damage.
Yep. That's your 2d6, right?
Yep.
Okay. Where did I put the gravity guy? Oh, and that was the gravity one, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
That guy.
Fuck that guy.
Fuck that guy.
Particular.
That guy in particular.
That one in particular.
Specific.
Okay. So that one in a range, blah, blah, blah. Oh, it's only 5 feet. Okay.
Yeah.
So we're trying to help if I could. Okay. Sarros, anything else? From, that was your held action. Talia, was there anything else for you as you were readying this action? Or is that it?
I think that's gonna be it.
Okay. Sarros, it is your turn proper.
Alright, so the elemental is still where it's at?
Yes.
Okay. Spirit is like exactly where I wanted to be.
Shove me out of the way.
Climb on
What if I
Spirit's
put the
shoulder.
Grapple
Do it.
Just like do a cheerleading,
Shove
just
attack.
stand.
Can I athletics onto Spirit's head? No.
I think I'm gonna go right there. And I'm going to, for the first time ever, bamf out the arms.
Oh.
Nice. And I'm going to say you can't end your turn in an ally's space, but you can temporarily be there as you're passing through.
Okay.
The ally just counts essentially as difficult terrain to enter the same space. That's the wording. It's fucking weird.
Why is
Excuse me.
difficult?
I can just see like Sarros just like stepping on his back and just like knocking him over and just walking over.
Why are these difficult terrain?
I don't know why that's the wording of this explanation, but
It makes it so much better, though.
Why do you organics always claim that us artificial life forms are being, quote, difficult?
Just excuse me, pardon me, excuse me. Bam.
Bam.
Just takes the
Next
stick
time.
and just trips.
Just say, excuse me.
You're just like, sorry.
Sure do. Now, Sarros, I have to go back through my messages, but I believe because we are in wild space, you do get extended range on your spectral arms.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so I stole that from my wonderful husband who had thought of that as an idea because I thought that was a cool idea. So I was like, yeah, hell yeah, we're doing that. Shouting him out. But yeah, what are you doing? Who are you attacking? What do I need to roll? What do you need to roll?
First, you need to make a
A 6? Gabi, roll a d6.
Holy shit. English, I don't know it. I need a DC 15 Dex save.
From whom?
From the earth or the gravity elemental.
Gravity.
Get him.
Get him.
Punch him, Nathaniel.
Okay, that was an 18.
Damn it. So that does nothing. But I'm gonna punch it now.
Do it. Punch it. Punch it real good.
Just punch gravity. It's great.
No, just punch gravity.
What am I doing? Yeah, that's not gonna hit with a 10.
No, it doesn't.
Yeah, I didn't think so. Oh, that hits with an 18 on the die.
Yeah, it does.
Alright, that is 6 plus 4. That is 9 damage.
Okay.
And the arm, biting out the arms is a bonus action. I can't flurry of blows too, right?
It's also a bonus action, yeah, no.
Yeah. Okay, I think that's about all I can do, so I will step back one.
Okie dokie. That is our fire elemental's turn. It has embraced its earth elemental friend, and they are currently continuing to meld together. It also
In public?
In public. You got.
God.
Ew.
So they're over here being voyeurs, exhibitionists, whatever you'd like to call them. This face is getting a slightly more defined. You can feel the heat getting a little more intense over there.
Bet we can feel the heat.
no.
Oh yeah.
Ooh.
It uses its action to do that. Polly, it's your turn.
Okay, so is heat metal still active?
You tell me.
Well, no, I'm
It's your
You
spell.
okay.
Yes.
Well, the earth element has been all morphing and stuff, and I don't know if like.
It's
there's
your
still-
Are you concentrating on heat metal? Is it active?
Okay. Okay, so since it's still active, what I'm gonna do is instead of that, I'm gonna go ahead and as a bonus action, I'm gonna take on my Archer Starry form.
Ooh.
So I'm gonna drop the heat metal, and Polly is basically gonna start. She's gonna start glowing, but it's gonna be mostly from like the white specks on her feathers.
Uh-huh.
You know, kind of like when you were a kid, you take like black construction paper, poke holes in it,
Yeah.
and like you'd be able to see light through it. That's basically Polly now.
Ooh.
So as she's glowing here with her archer form, it's going to allow her to make a ranged spell attack, hurling a luminous quote arrow that targets one creature within 60 feet on a hit. It's going to deal 1d8 plus 4 radiant damage. I'm going to be targeting the gravity. I can't. No, it's a disadvantage because I'm right next to it. I'll go ahead and target this weird freaking monstrosity thing. Actually, no, wait. Point of clarification.
Yeah.
Were we under the impression that if the floor gives out? Oh no, that was Sarros. So I have no insight on that.
You can roll an insight check for me too.
Sure, let's do that.
Also, is it with the gravity elemental in Phantasmal Force? Doesn't that stop opportunity attacks?
It does. Well, it's complicated. It perceives itself as in there, so I don't think it technically can see Polly for Polly to be vulnerable to an opportunity attack because it physically sees something surrounding it on all sides.
Blah blah blah. Well, only to the target for the duration. Sound to mature another stimuli is evident only to the creature. Use its action to examine the phantasm. Intelligent check. Target is effective as well. Target treats the phantasm as if it was real. The target rationalizes any illogical outcomes from interacting with the phantasm. The target continues to walk across the phantasmal bridge. Blah 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 blah. Blah 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 blah.
Go off.
Whoever wrote this spell was just out of college and was used to writing essays for length.
Can't take the target. The phantasm appears fire. Blah,
So if
blah,
we
blah.
reference back to the initial point of the saving throw,
Mission as a creature that has a modulate deal damage.
No, it does that, seriously.
Like, if you ever wondered.
Yeah, whoever made this spell wrote way too many words, needed a TLDR, and forgot to put actual information here that would have been useful.
I believe
no,
it's up to you whether or not.
You said that it's an anti-gravity field is how you want it to be crafted. So
Yeah,
I think
like-
based off of how you worded that no, it would not take the opportunity attack.
Nice.
Saying it.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay,
I
so in
visualized
that
this
case-
as I trapped it inside a miniature black hole that only it
But
can see.
it is only visible to the creature. So Polly, I need you to roll me an insight to see if you can recognize that it does not recognize you.
Okay. The same. Do I use the same insight roll, or do you want a different one?
Two different ones. What was your first one?
First one was 18.
Okay, for what was the first thing you were trying to do?
It's
I
breaking the
wanted to know
compass.
about the floor. Yeah,
Mhm.
breaking the compass. And the second insight is 24.
Gravity elemental, totally distracted. You're not sure exactly by what, but you do know that Bixby had said that Bixby was being helpful. So you know, you can
Bixby
gather
says
that
a
has
lot,
something to do with it.
It's
I like,
the
I
only
like
thing
see the,
being
gra-
helpful.
the gravity elemental doesn't have eyes, but I can see its eyes drifting off into space.
Yeah,
It's
it's just
not
got that
there.
glazed over look of the like
Yeah.
kids in a classroom that aren't paying attention to the teacher look. Yeah. Exactly.
Because I
Um,
actually can create sound effects, it actually only hears blah 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 blah.
you're Christina reading
Wah,
the
wah,
spell.
wah, 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 wah. Wah, 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 wah. The floor. Now that you have two people that are kind of investigating and getting insight into this floor, the floor will release the spirits that have so far contributed to this ritual. If this earth elemental and fire elemental combine, because of the missing piece, which looks to be this gravity elemental, it would basically create a tiny black hole, sucking the souls into it and making a mega murder comet. For lack of better phrasing, because, you know,
It's worse than the murder comet they're
MC.
trying to make.
I was
yeah,
about to say, it sounds like incomplete is worse.
it needs 3 pieces. It needs a willing soul, and then it needs the 2 elementals. So, the gravity being the 3rd piece of this, because it's another elemental, and because it's a gravity elemental, makes it very, very, very bad. The gravity elemental goes after Polly. If this gravity elemental can break out of this phantasmal thing and go join its friends, there will be some fuckery happening with that. They will burrow into the thing because the glass right there is already
Yeah.
cracked. There will be no additional rounds. And the planet will have consequences.
Gravity elemental, you are not going anywhere. I gotcha for 3 minutes.
Just Polly keys.
That's what you know.
Okay. So, I'm gonna, if I can just take like one step back, I want to move just diagonal to Spirit right there.
Yep.
And then use my bonus action to turn into my starry form Archer, and then I will go ahead and the attack for activating that. I'm going to go ahead and target that the arrow, which is going to be flavored as sort of like a like an avatar version, like a stand version of myself above myself. Reaching into like a bag and just like pulling out a piece of like a tomato and like chucking it at the gravity elemental. And that's gonna be what that is.
What's your stand name?
I mean, I just want to point out, I have the gravity elemental pinned, especially because I can make it re-roll its intelligence saves. Maybe you should kill one of the two that are actually threatening to kill the planet.
Right, but without the gravity elemental,
Christina actually said that it's better for, like, it's a worse outcome. It's an ultra murder comet without the gravity elemental. It's a regular murder comet with it.
Did I totally fucking misunderstand what she just said?
She said that right now, without that, we're going to get a mega murder comet with the two that are there. I have the one that they need to make a regular murder comet pinned down. It's not going anywhere because it's dumb as fuck.
What happens if I break the glass? Do I know what happens if I break the glass?
So that was the third piece, yes. So it needs a third piece to make a murder comet. They cannot finish this combination. They cannot finish evolving without a third piece. It's a trio. So if they get a soul of some kind, that was a very smart move on Spirit's part to suck up that other spirit. So if the glass breaks, they get a third. Then there will be a regular murder comet. If the gravity elemental forms with it, then we're getting a mega murder comet.
Yeah, that's what I heard.
I'm gonna attack a stupid fucking earth elemental because I hate.
Yeah, you already softened it up anyway.
Yeah, I've been fucking baking it with heat metal for how long? So yeah, I'll go ahead. I'll do that then. I will hurl
They all roughly looking the same.
Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and hurl that tomato at I'm gonna hurl that tomato at the earth elemental then.
Yeah, sure.
That is something. It's 17 plus something.
17 plus something.
It's 24.
Ooh, damage.
Yeah.
On which one?
Damage is Earth Elemental.
Okay.
And that is an 8 on a D8 plus 4, so that's 12.
Plus an additional 12 damage?
That's the 12 damage. Yeah, that's what it's taking 12 radiant.
Oh, okay.
And now for my actual action, I will go ahead and since it worked so well the last time, showing up Hood, I'm going to go ahead and again cast the.
I will.
Go ahead.
No one benefited from your advantage last time, so I'm pretty sure that you still have an advantage attack on this thing, because no one actually shot a attack roll on the thing you hit last time.
Correct.
So I think your guiding bolt has advantage from your previous guiding bolt.
Oh, all right, cool. So I will go ahead and I will cast guiding bolt.
Actually, Talia did try to hit the gravity elemental, if that's one you're going for. Talia, did you roll that with advantage?
I don't think so, but it didn't do anything when I...
Yeah, I'll say that it's just standing, if that's the case. I just want to make sure.
I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to be hitting that earth elemental again.
Okay.
Do it.
Now, my bonus action was an attack. Correct?
Yep.
Correct.
Okay, so I will just do that then. So does a 13 hit?
The earth elemental?
Yes.
Would you like to try again?
I would like to try again, yes.
I will spend my chrono shift to let Polly re-roll that.
Nice.
Thank you. Oh, that is much better. There's an 18 to hit.
That hits.
Okay. And with the 66... 20.
Damage.
20 radiant damage.
Ooh. Too earthy. Earthy's looking a little rough. Bits and pieces are falling off. It looks like it's struggling to do this transformation, but it's still working on it. Okay, is that your turn?
Yes. I forgot to heal myself, but that's okay because everyone has food. so they can bring me back if I pass out. No.
Just
All
like
right.
the Celebi scene from the
Yeah.
movie 2000. Making
Wait,
sure
hold on. The one where they feed it a berry and nothing happens, or the one where all of them come back in the future?
in the future.
Oh, okay, cool. So all the polys are going to descend to feed him food.
Yeah.
Yes,
that
that's
one.
the end of my turn.
Okay. The gravity elemental. Now, I was looking at this reading on this again. So it looks like I can make another save, but it takes my action. So that is good for you guys. So it's another intelligence saving check against Bixby's spell save DC, which Bixby, what was that spell save?
It was 17.
17. Okay.
Yes.
Ooh. Bixby, do you have anything to change?
No, I just gave Polly the attack, so
Just want to check.
so it's 19 minus 2 for 17.
Correct. Does
Well,
anyone
yeah.
else have anything that can save?
No one else took silvery barbs, I'm guessing.
Nope.
I have a stick.
I'm out of spells.
Best
now.
answer.
Please
Best
tell me
answer.
how your stick would what your stick is gonna do here.
That's I have a stick. I can't help.
Oh, you just have a stick. Okay,
I mean, I could shoot grease at it and make it trip while it's trying to do its save.
you could. No,
As a reaction.
that does take its action. It does not, I think, have anything it can do separately. No, but I'm gonna re-roll this to see if it gets that back. It does not. Okay, that's its action. It's kind of confused. It's looking around. Doesn't make any sound. Just kind of makes the warbly sound that you'd assume a gravity thing would make. It's like, where the fuck did that one go? That was in front of me. It does not know. Its action can't do anything. It will try to go ahead and move this way, but it cannot do anything yet. So I'm just going to set it offset from here. They are technically all on top of each other, but for the purposes of, this, it's not able to do anything. You guys think that you're still saved. Back of the initiative. That would be Sarros. That would be Spirit and Arnell.
Okay.
Attack the Earth one. It looks like it's about ready to fall apart.
Understood.
Arnell's gonna run up to the. Actually, before I move, Arnell's gonna look and go.
Who has my weapon?
I thought we gave that to you last time.
Did we? Okay.
We might
then,
have.
You look in your hands.
Look down.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna roll a D100 for that. Where's my D100? Oh, there it is. Okay. I got an 81. So the weapon glows bright green, and I get 1d6 additional poison damage.
Okay.
So now I'm gonna run up to the pile of elementals, and I'm gonna start blasting with the sword.
Sword blasting.
All right, that is a 19 plus 8.
To hit. Or
yeah, 27 to hit.
yeah, that hits.
Okay, I am going to. So that's a D.
And you're attacking the Earth Elemental.
Yes.
Okay. I will tell you, don't roll the poison damage.
Okay.
Oh damn.
D6, and then I'm going to use another energy die to make this a psionic empowered strike. So I get an additional D8 plus 5. So this will be D6 plus D8 plus 10.
Okay, what type of damage is this?
It's a combination of. Well, this counts as a short sword, but I think it's magical, right?
Yeah, that's.
Correct.
I assume it was magical. I just want to make sure it wasn't like any
Okay.
kind of like specific label type.
Piercing and psychic.
Okay, those are fine.
Okay. So that is not bad. 11 plus 10, 21 damage.
Ooh, okay.
And then for an additional energy die, I'm going to use... oh, actually, this doesn't cost another die. I'm just going to use Telekinetic Adept, Telekinetic Thrust. I can force this target to make a strength saving throw, and if it fails, I can move it 10 feet in any direction.
Okay. Do you do that?
I do that. So it's a DC 16. Unfortunately, strength save, so I probably should have attacked something else, but...
Ooh, that is a 23.
What if it wasn't?
Do you have anything to make it not?
Hopes and dreams.
No.
No, okay, fine.
Yeah.
I'll attack again. I
Get the live,
guess.
laugh, love dice.
Natural 20.
Ooh.
So I'm going to do that again.
Yeah.
But this time I'm going to attack the fire elemental, I think.
Oh, are you sure?
Yeah.
Okay.
Do I get the poison damage on the fire elemental at all?
No, do not roll that.
No, okay. So
Do
this
not
is
poison.
2d6, 2d8, plus 10.
Plus whatever the max is that you would have rolled.
Okay, so 14, 24, 34, 42, plus 10. 52 damage.
Yeah. Oh,
Jesus.
the fire elemental? Yeah. Yeah.
And then I'm gonna make that one make a strength save.
Okay. Whew. They look a little worse for wear. Let's
You
see.
just hear Polly yelling, "What are you doing? Attack the Earth one!"
And then the fire
And
one
then
just dims.
And then she sees it, she's like,
Oh.
"Okay, never mind."
They're kind of in the same place. I don't know what to do here.
Where are you pushing it?
Behind me.
Behind you. Interesting. Okay. I'm gonna move the. There we go. So here.
Yeah.
Okay. You said 10 feet, so towards Polly.
Sure. Well, maybe not there.
Do you have
Right
control?
within range.
Scooch it over so I can hit it.
Wouldn't,
Fortunately, I can't go that far.
wait, is there... Oh, okay, yeah, okay.
Yeah, you want it there?
Yeah, let's go here.
Here?
Yeah.
Okay. Here? Here?
Yeah,
All
there
right.
you go.
So it's in between. It's in between Arnil, Polly. Sarros has good line of sight for it. Talia has good line of sight for it. Everyone has good line of sight for it.
No, you don't.
Nice. That is an excellent turn, separating them out and knocking some absolute terrible HP out of them. Anything else for you?
Can I use my action surge and have Spirit go?
I sure can.
Ooh.
Delicious.
Cool. Spirit's gonna Eldritch
Fuck,
Blast
I
the
don't know
fire
what I was about to do.
Okay. What a turn.
Plus 8 is 24.
That hits.
Okay, this is 2d10.
You said to the fire elemental.
Yes. Plus 5. 15 damage. Force.
Oh, okay. Force.
Yes.
Okay. That fire elemental looks like it's almost extinguished. It's right at death's door.
Oh, I also need to roll Wild Magic for Arnil.
Yes, you do. Please do.
Do it.
2d100.
Arnil is straight fighter, or was there another one? I don't remember
Just
anymore.
fighter.
Oh, did I
32
trigger for...
and
No.
100 on the dot.
2 and 100.
I know what
32
100
and
is.
100.
Real
32.
opposite ends of that spectrum.
So you said 32 and 100.
Yep.
Okay. Crosstalk. Not that one. You guys know what this one is. You gain 2 uses of your action search, which are not restored upon rest. So you get 2 additional action searches.
Oh my god.
Nice.
Kill it.
Arnil.
Go off, Queen.
Get it?
You
Get
guys
it?
mind?
No.
I'm
Alright.
gonna go crazy.
Arnil, you feel the power of the ship. You feel the power. You don't know where on this planet. You had no idea where on this planet these items were, but you suddenly can sense where the 2 magic items on this planet are as the pulse of energy just overwhelms you, and you get these extra action surges, and you know that it's now or never to stop this moment.
By the
Yeah,
power of Grayskull.
And I think
It's
like
clobbering time.
noticing for the first time since like they've been brought back, Arnil is like something feels different because the way that the captain did that like divine intervention to bring them back, he's actually alive now, and his movements feel clearer and quicker, and he feels stronger, and he's gonna hopefully kill this fire elemental.
Here's hoping.
First attack. 19 plus
hits.
way up. Okay. Well, I'll just do damage if I hit this second. 18 plus stuff
To the what?
to the fire elemental.
You fucking. How do you do this?
Oh, that was another attack roll, but
That was okay. Yeah, but I mean,
Yeah.
what's your base plus to this?
10.
Yeah, what the fuck do you do to this fire elemental?
So it's a matter of just like the first attack when they're still combined is just a quick slash. Noticing that it's like caught by that attack, Arnil puts up a hand and like telekinetically grabs it and throws it behind him, spins around and just like behind the back just stab.
Are you Frieza to Krillin-ing this thing? Just launch
Yeah,
it in the
I
air and
guess so.
explode it?
Yeah.
That's cool as hell.
I mean, it has a proven track record, so.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. What else?
That's my turn. I
Okay.
think.
You don't want to use your other free action surge to go to town on one of the other elementals?
Well, I think we've cleared the problem out here, so I'll let everybody else, and I'll save
Well,
that
there's
action
still
search
2
for
others.
later.
That's true. Okay. We are just gonna bloop. Fire elemental gone. I'm gonna you guys are gone from the board. That's your turn. It is technically the Earth Elemental's turn up next. Start of the initiative. Or not start of the initiative, but right before we go to proper initiative 20. Earth Elemental looks super confused. It realizes this process that it's sort of ingrained to do is gone. It just sees Arnil. It's going to try to attack. It's a nat 1 from it. It does not hit. It's going to make another attack. It's a 4 on the die, which won't hit with its pluses. So it just kind of whiffs really bad. What a turn from a combo of Spirit, Arnil. Great teamwork. We are at proper initiative 20 layer action, but I think we will take a quick official bio break for everyone and come back in time. Does time 10 work or time 15?
You mean 15 minutes from now? Because time 15 is 25 minutes from now.
No, yeah, I mean like 10 or 15 from now.
That's fine.
Okay. Yep. So at 5 after, we'll be coming back.
Sounds great.
All right.
Great teamwork with yourself, Arnil.
Spice up your life.
Welcome
Oh,
back,
my-
everyone, to Space Rock Cafe, where we spice up your life in a dungeon.
That's always been our tagline.
Gabby.
We've
Come
lost
on,
Gabi.
I'm done.
Mario just fully did a
Gabi.
crap call.
Are you good?
Oh.
No.
We are coming back in after a very well played turn from Spirit/Arnil with some very fortuitous rolls coming out of that. We have a remaining random action surge that can be used. I think 2 action surges technically here. No, you used 1, but gosh, what a turn. So at initiative 20 proper, we are left with just an earth elemental, just a gravity elemental. Earth elemental has tried to do something, but was not successful in any of its attacks. It is left just without purpose at this point, and there is that stalemate in the air as you feel like everything is sort of calming down. There is finally a bit of hope coming out of this situation that felt very stressful, very chaotic. You're not completely out of the woods yet, but you can see some future where this is just a crazy story in your past, and you'll be able to tell it over some wild drinks at the bar when you eventually reunite with your other shipmates in the future, if you ever reunite with your other shipmates in the future. And so, again, we are going to roll to see if everything stays stuck with this compass, see if everything works. You guys are very lucky. Everything moves again. You feel a jolt, you feel it kind of click a little bit, and it stays stuck. There is nothing that continues to happen here with regards to the mechanism, so that is for now as well fine. Bixby, it's your turn. What do you want to do?
Bixby looks at that gravity elemental and goes, I told you, you're not going to join with your friend, you little bitch. And cast this and it whispers.
Sure.
So it needs to make a wisdom saving throw. DC 15, sorry.
It passes.
Does it pass by an amount that could be reduced by me using my bonus action to reduce it by a D6?
Was a 19 on the die, and you said wisdom save this time, or intelligence
yes.
again?
Wisdom save, yes.
For a wisdom save, it becomes a 19.
All right, may I have retroactively used my bonus action to reduce the saving throw by a D6?
Sure.
Okay, cool. Let's see here. Boop. As reduced by 1, it doesn't matter. Oh well, it still takes the damage. 3d6 halved. 1 moment.
Yep. And you said you wanted to do this
Come
on
on.
the gravity elemental. Where is their HP? There it is.
Yep. Alright, so it's going to take 7 damage after 14.
Okay.
Unfortunately, I wanted to just run away, which it didn't do.
And what type of damage was that?
Psychic damage.
Yep.
And then I'm going to use my movement to... I feel like it's really important we get to this book, and at this point I feel like everyone else is going to finish killing these things, so...
Okay. I have to remind myself what language it was in. Where did it go?
It can help narrow down some languages it wasn't.
Yeah, what did I say it wasn't?
Common or undercommon.
Oh, gee.
I only know Common and Gnomish. I don't like my chances.
I think it might have just been...
Okay.
Elvish.
It's fine. You know what I'm going to do? I'm just going to pocket the book when I have an action again.
You know, that certainly works. While I try to find the character sheet section for this character where it has the languages it knew. All right, you pocket the book. It's just a part of the desk, so I can't delete it. We'll just
That's fine. I understand that.
yeah.
I've gleaned the only useful knowledge we'll probably explore in this area. Ooh, there's a treasure chest over there, actually.
The book is
I'm gonna
gone.
think like Jake for this next step.
Flawless.
just block out that section of the desk.
It
Now
is weird. A
there's
section of the
board.
desk is no longer visible to me.
Yeah, there is a treasure chest over there. You do see quite a few boxes. There's quite a bit of area further back. You see a dim light further on towards the very back of the.
You all are pirates, right? You will like me better if I give you treasure? You keep saying you do not like me, and I'm trying very hard to be liked.
We didn't say we don't like you. We said no one else likes you.
No, the snake person distinctly said he does not like me.
Yes, get us treasure.
Get us treasure and I will like you. I like your stuff.
Yeah, we'll also
Cool.
take your 8 tracks.
Well,
Get us.
we can totally watch anime together. Have you seen Dragon Ball Super Hero?
Ooh, you almost. That was a slippery slope you were on, my friend.
Dragon Ball Hero Academia is my favorite.
Okay, is that your turn?
Yeah, unless you want to give me more room to shitpost some more.
No, I'm just looking for something as you feel, and then subsequently see your little mouse friend come squeaking back over to you. Somehow there's not a token for a mouse that I have, which is unfortunate. So I'm just gonna keep looking. Anyway, your mouse friend rejoins you. And subsequently, the other creepy crawlies, the clockwork creepy crawlies. Hood, your turn.
Cool. So, just so I can remember how everything is set up currently, the Earth Elemental still has the shine from Polly's last guiding bolt. Yes.
I believe so.
And I still have the advantage from silvery barbs, yes?
Correct.
I believe so.
Okay. Then in which case I'm going to engage in, for lack of a better term, this dick measuring contest I've gotten in with Polly.
Nope,
And-
next.
I do not believe snakes and or female characters have dicks, typically.
Do you know my anatomy?
I said I do not believe. That means
All right,
I'm not
come
certain.
off. You're losing points.
Damn it.
And I will target the gravity elemental, since that way, as long as I hit, whoever attacks next, they both have advantage against them.
Okay.
So yeah, we're gonna do another 3rd level guiding bolt.
Okay.
We're gonna ignore the 3. That's a dirty 20.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'll work.
Come on, do better than last time, please.
Come on.
My ego
Nice
needs this.
noises.
That's much better than last time. Good lord. Okay, so let's see. Wait.
You said the earth elemental?
No, the gravity element.
Gravity.
Gravity.
And that's gonna be 24 radiant damage.
Damn!
I'm sorry, you were talking shit earlier?
Little
I
bits
would-
and pieces of this radiant damage go and just sort of like start popping off pieces of gravity, which is such a weird
Popping off
feeling.
pieces of gravity.
You listen, it's a weird feeling, but it's what happens.
I would like the record to show that I helped.
Is that your turn?
Yeah, that is all I can do for right now. I don't feel a strong need to run anymore.
Oh, that's it? That's all you can do? All right.
Unless you're willing to let me cast a bonus action spell, but I already cast a spell.
No,
So.
not at all. Talia.
All right. The brown guy, this guy right here, that's the earth elemental, right?
Sorry, which one? The little
The
green
little
dude?
Brown guy. Yeah,
Yeah, little greenish dude.
little greenish dude. Okay. Can I hit it with a crossbow with a range of 80? I think I can. Let me do counting.
And you do have advantage because it has a guide. Both of them have a guiding bolt on them now.
Yeah. I think we're gonna throw 2 attacks at it and maybe action surge if that doesn't kill it.
Yeah, your range if it's a regular cross. You said a crossbow.
Yeah.
It's range of 100, 400. So 100 is still 80 is
Even
fine.
better.
Yeah.
Perfect. All right, let's do it. All right, first attack. 13. I think I have a +6. Yeah, 19 to hit.
That hits. Yeah.
Nice. And then the second one is gonna be 21. So
Yeah, both hit.
sweet. Okay, let me do math. Where's my D8? Okay, ready. First hit is that's an 11 because I got an 8 on the die.
Okay.
And then the second one is gonna be 4 + 3 is 7. Does that get it?
Okay, 7. 3. It's still standing, but it does not look good at all.
I am gonna action surge and hit it one more time then.
There you go.
Action starts putting in work this combat.
For
I
real.
know, right?
It would actually be 2 more attacks.
Is it? Oh yeah, it is. Okay, so that's not 12's not gonna hit, right?
No.
Okay. But 19 on the die is.
Yeah, it does.
Okay. Let me one last time. I didn't love that. 5 damage.
5 damage.
Was almost cool.
It is so close to death's door. It is like halfway through this barrier.
Talia's like flipping at the bird, just being like, "Still frick that guy."
It's right there. Oh,
That's the end.
that's your turn.
Yo.
Sarros, you're up.
What's the range of my arms? Like, how do we...
10 feet, right?
Well,
What?
no. So we have special rules here for Sarros' arms because we are in the astral plane. And this is an astral monk. So we have special distance stuff. Extended reach of 5 feet per additional monk level past 3.
Ooh. My
Okay,
goodness.
so that is...
Damn.
Fancy.
I was very nice with this.
Yeah, you were. This is fucking Monkey D. Luffy.
I think I
shit
could...
right
No, we are pirates.
Monkey, monkey.
You know, it's weird. By the rules of One Piece, Sarros is the captain now.
Yeah. I think I could stay where I am and punch both of these
Think
guys.
you can, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Pretty sure Sarros, with the length of these arms, could just reach up and we go back to the ship.
Yeah, so we're Sarros here. You are 16.3 feet away from the gravity guy.
Nice.
And
Get
16.5 from Earthy. So yeah, you
Awesome.
can.
Which is the one that Talia was focusing on?
Earthy.
Earth.
I'm gonna go after Earthy.
Yeah. Do it.
Hey,
Get that guy.
son of a... That's a 10.
Kill
No,
him.
it's not hit.
No, but the 21 does.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah.
So this is the first time we've seen this, right?
Yes.
Yeah, it is.
Okay, so Polly's just gonna be standing there and see Sarros' arm just like whiz by and just be like beak open, just like what the fuck am I seeing?
Oh, it's like that one show from the Toronto plane called One Piece. Clearly, your friend has eaten the demon fruit thing.
Well, they're like bonus arms that come out of like my chest, so I have 4 arms right now.
Oh, okay.
I like to
There's an
think they're
option.
like the.
Horrifying.
I like to
There
think
is an
they're
option
like
where
the
you have
inflatable-
overlapping arms, so I wasn't sure which one you're doing.
Well, I could have the inflatable muscle arms from SpongeBob.
Anchor arms.
Yeah.
Yes.
That first one is 10 damage, by the way.
To the Earth Elemental?
Yes.
What does this look like?
Damn.
As you
Yeah.
switch this thing into the Earth.
Just a giant kind of semi-translucent starry fist just comes out of nowhere and just smashes it into the ground.
Back to your home.
You don't want to do a Shoryuken?
No, because I don't
No.
follow that.
That's fair.
Also, that's clearly not the Street Fighter character she is. She's Dalsim.
That's true.
And I'm gonna take the other arm and do flurry of blows on Gravity Boy.
Sure can.
They're gonna be fucking.
Not with a 2.
Nope, not with you.
Maybe not.
Never mind.
hold on.
Maybe not.
Has anyone attacked Gravity Boy since I did my thing?
Yeah, you have advantage on. You have
That's what you
advantage.
do.
Yeah.
Ooh. So the first attack is gonna be a 17 to hit.
That'll hit.
Woohoo!
Hell yeah.
For 3 damage.
What kind?
That is bludgeoning, but magical.
Yep.
Actually,
And that was 3. Your arms are magical for the purposes of this.
yes.
If not, Sarros is the who's.
And then the second flurry of blows was a nat 20.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yes.
So that's 5 plus max damage I would do, so that's 5 plus 8 is
13.
13.
Ooh, looking rough. Okay, and roll me those D100 rolls if you please.
Alrighty. There you go. 26 and 78.
26 and 78. And Sarros is straight monk.
Yep.
Okay, let's see what he gets. 26. Ooh, or 78. Who the fuck uses that?
We love you. We love you, Dave.
For the next
I've
minute,
never been so curious.
I'll tell you after. For the next minute, you get 2 bonus actions on each of your turns.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Does that include?
Yeah, including this one.
Damn.
So you feel, again, a similar sense of wild magic from the crew that this, as terrible as everything is that happens to you guys, sometimes good shit happens and you feel extra energy within you.
Alright, I'm gonna punch twice again.
There you go.
For... Gotta keep clicking. Wrong thing. I don't think a 12 is gonna hit. This dice is not consistent.
A 12 does not hit.
And then a 20, dirty 20 does.
That will.
For 8 more damage.
Wonderful. Starting to knock. Anything else for Sarros, or is that it?
I think that's it.
All right, Fire Elemental dead. Polly, your turn.
For my action, I'm going to cast Guiding Bolt, but since I'm out of 3rd level spells, I'll be casting it at 4th level.
Okay.
Oh,
Okay.
Do it. What's that roll?
Does the 17 hit?
Sure does.
Awesome. So we roll and
Come on, keep it low, keep it low, keep it low.
I've never heard somebody
20,
wish.
29.
Oh!
Never heard somebody wish for their party member to roll low on damage.
Substantial.
To be fair, at this point we're styling on this one soon-to-be dead elemental. So
That's completely fair, but it was its
It's less
turn
about
next.
the fight and more about the pride.
Okay, Polly, what does this look like?
So
Killed it!
so Polly is gonna turn to Hood and say, it's gonna kind of tilt her head towards Hood, and she's gonna say, you know what, that was pretty good. That was pretty good for sure. But and then just like while looking at Hood, she's gonna cast the guiding bolt, like not even looking, just like, hey, and the guiding bolt's gonna go. It's gonna land onto this gravity elemental, and presumably it's just gonna like pierce it. And I'm guessing because it's gravity, there's gonna be like some kind of implosion.
Yeah.
So the guiding bolt will hit. It'll kind of get sucked into the gravity elemental, and then just kind of poof out of existence.
Yep. So it's like a, and then it's like a little tiny bitty black hole for just a moment, and then like you just kind of see everything dissipate as this creature is gone, and the energy that it held within it just kind of goes off into the astral sea, and it's gone.
That was a bitch move, and you know it.
Oh yeah, for sure.
It was really impressive how she did more damage using a lower level spell slot.
She did a higher level one.
Mine was higher.
Oh, that is cheating. Yes, that. There is.
You know
I
how
have put an
numbers
ass.
go, right? 1, 2, 4, 3.
In case you forgot, I am considered a malfunctioning unit.
Convenient.
We didn't.
Wait, so we're done here, right?
So
Anything else here, folks?
as you say that, you guys hear the cricking and crumbling of various things. And from outside of one of the walls, as there's like a small opening that appears, nothing malicious happens. The Thrycreen Polly that had met up with you earlier, that had walked you through the magic pool that connected everything, kind of anxiously, or from what you guys can tell, anxiously sticks its little head out and just kind of like looks around at what's been going on, of all the chaos, and just looks at everyone kind of nervously. Arnil, you recognize this probably the most out of everyone, of this like anxiety on this creature. Of what's good.
Hey there, buddy. What's going on?
There's a little bit of chittering, and then like a psychic kind of breach that you guys would have recognized from earlier. I believe Sarros did not react too well to that earlier. What does Sarros do as this connection kind of for communication goes out to everyone?
I think he just kind of backs into the wall again and just like covers his head with his astral arms, like trying to like walk it out.
Super long freaking arm.
Just like makes a little
Wrap
shelter.
around
Wraps your arms around your head several times.
A little antenna with like the curious, like the little zoop, like looks like on the Thrycreen as it's like, what the fuck are you doing? And so it doesn't connect with you, but everyone else will be like, the emotions that come through are nil. You do understand the little chitters and chirps that come from it completely. So the emotions that come through of the psychic connection are these feelings of anxiety, this feeling of what's happened here, you know, the inquisitiveness of like trying to understand what's going on its planet. But Arnil, it reaches out and it's like, what happened to the process? What happened to our leader?
Bad news. Or good news. I'm not sure where you're landing on this.
I don't understand.
Well, I think your guy was like a snowman or something. I don't know. I just
Snowman?
I
What is snow?
Well, because he was a simulacrum, right?
Yes.
Yeah, he's that puddle over there.
that stuff.
Snow. Okay.
There's
What does
no
that
way
mean?
on a planet full of machines we don't have a server room full of. It's basically a refrigerator.
I don't know what you were trying to do, but this.
Achieve greatness.
Oh well, that just table that for a little while because that's kind of on hold, right?
But we will be the best fighters that exist. That's what we were told.
Well, you can still be that.
What do you mean? This
Can-
is the one
can I
true way to
just-
become the best fighters.
Can I just
You're gonna
ban
be
a
the very
white a
best?
giant what? Can I just ban a white this guy's chalkboard of the murder comet equation?
Can we hear all this, or is this just between him and Arnil?
So the actual conversation pieces are just between him and Arnil, but you guys are getting these emotions that are coming through in psychic connection. So you'll see like brief flashes of like, basically like the equivalent of chalkboard drawings of it being like a super muscly, strong Thri-kreen, and then just confusion of what the fuck are you trying to tell me, and like are people like this is like a thing that we were told. Like you get the feeling they were a little bit brainwashed by this guy into like thinking that this would be like good for them.
Okay, so all I've been getting is just strong, muscly Thri-kreen and desire, so I'm scared what they're offering.
You
I'm
know
the strong
me.
one.
You know, same.
Arnil, what do you tell your them as they say that?
Listen, I don't really know you, but I turned out okay, and I don't need a weird, creepy comet to make me stronger. I'm not sure what you're doing here. I look like I'm from here, but I'm kind of not from here. It's hard to explain.
And then spirit, the spirit that you sucked in earlier, all of a sudden, like as this conversation is happening, you basically get a download of everything leading up to what happened. Where, yeah, this guy had promised these Thri-kreen on this planet that they would become the strongest creatures in the cosmos by basically submitting to this process, by becoming one with these elementals, by becoming a planetary comet, and that the greatness would be talked about in history, and that they were misguided, and they were just trying to live the best way they could on this planet that they kind of landed on. They crash landed, essentially pulled in by the gravitational pull of this elemental that had also found its way here before this magic user had come about and started reorganizing everything of their own will, because this place had come about naturally. These elementals had come about naturally. These people had come about naturally, and then he started meshing everything to his own wants and desires and needs that would eventually create destruction. And through the eyes of this Thri-kreen, it just looked like organization, organizational processes. Things started getting built and created and cleaned up. Bixby, you also know that around a time whenever you had come into process and being, that things started becoming a little bit more organized that didn't mesh well with you and your creational being. So things are starting to click a little bit more, I think, for everyone, as everyone's getting bits and pieces of what actually is happening and going on as this conversation between the two Thri-kreen.
So I am not part of the hive mind, so I can't log in, but I do have the message cantrip, which let me do like basically short-term thing. I messaged Arnil. I think my planet may have unintentionally become a cult.
Oh, that makes so much more sense now.
I can teach them. I can make them strong in the ways of anime if they don't mind learning how to train. If they want to be the strongest warriors in the universe, I can literally like teach them the ways of Dragon Ball Super.
I'm leaving. Goodbye.
I gotta go.
Yeah, yeah, me
Please let us turn them from a cult.
We're just gonna-
to people who worship anime.
Oh.
Everybody turns the.
I don't know how to interact with you.
It's fine. I get that a lot.
You
Unfortunately,
seem nice and you helped us, so like you're cool. But what are you talking about?
I would like to project into Arnil's mind the entire run of Dragon Ball through Dragon Ball Super.
Oh my god!
Oh,
How much time do we have?
We just
Arnold dies again.
Arnold dies again.
starts bleeding from the nose.
Getting for King Piccolo and then just keels over.
Good lord.
I understand.
All right, we're
now.
Oh.
No, I just because we're talking about making them the strongest. I just project the movie The World's Strongest. I'm taking it very literally. Clearly, we just need to turn everybody into Master Roshi.
I see. I don't see. You lost me again.
Polly.
Yep.
You get a beep on your speaking stone. Do you answer?
Yes. I'm gonna hear the beep and I'm gonna be like, okay, cool. I'm gonna lift it very slowly and be like, Ollie here.
Polly, it is Alexa. Have you
Oh, thank
accomplished
God, Alexa.
your necessary we have a situation on board. Have
Is
you
that
found the
Alexa?
things you need?
Hi, Alexa. I'm alive again.
Is that Arnil?
How the hell? Yes, that's Arnil. Yep.
Hello, Arnil. Welcome
I-
back to the
I
world
believe
of the living.
He's too far away. Hold on.
I
Does
believe
anyone know? Does anyone know where the shit we're looking for is?
Why
Arnold
don't
does.
you just? Yeah, Arnold can
Arnold
feel.
does.
Arnold can sense the ship.
The ship or the treasure we're looking
The treasure.
for?
The treasure we're looking for.
Oh, yeah.
This way, and I just go off in a seemingly random direction.
Can someone please go with him so he doesn't get lost?
Got it.
Thank you. Yeah, it sounds like Arnil's getting it right now, and we'll be back soon. I don't know. Time's weird here.
I will
What's
help
going on
attend
the
to
ship?
Well, we, as you know, cannot come back to the planet because of situations. So, do you remember that? She pauses as if searching for a word. Cat pirate.
I do recall the cat pirate. Yes.
Okay. Well, they have boarded the ship and they are in your kitchen.
Oh.
Polly goes Super
This is
Saiyan.
very important. Where is my chicken?
Where's your chicken?
Yes, the chicken, which may or may not be Polly's first mate at the moment.
Do you sense my chicken?
One moment.
Did you leave the
Chicken.
ship? Did you leave a chicken and a goldfish in charge of the ship?
I left one of the mushroom
What is
red
this,
shirts there.
American Dad?
Don't worry.
Yes, your chicken is still on the ship.
Alive?
Yes.
I like their dice.
Oh,
yeah.
thank you. I knew you were gonna roll for that. Jesus. Okay. All right. I'm very confused. I have many questions, but we'll just have to get there. Is there any way that you can come to where we are, or do we need to go?
You
deep?
guys are interior of the planet. You have no idea how deep it is, and
Okay.
yeah,
I mean, we do have a very shitty spelljammer.
that's true.
Yeah.
It could probably make it out of orbit, but not substantially further.
Bixby, how long is it gonna take us to get back to our ship? In our time, not your time.
You see a bunch of ethereal equations popping out, and like you see like like a little graph pops up. It's like, do I roll something?
Yeah. Con.
What?
On.
Con. You want con? Okay. That is a
We'll know
15
as long
plus
as you
4 for a
survive.
19.
You think you could get there in like 2 hours?
Yeah,
You suddenly realize how to supercharge it.
You are from the Forgotten Realms originally, yes? 2 Forgotten Realms hours.
Okay. Is there any? Are they messing with the ship?
Does
Or they
Polly
just
ask?
look like they're? Yes.
Define.
Are they touching anything in my kitchen?
They have gotten snacks. So
The
yes,
ones I
they
left
have
out.
touched things in
So-
your kitchen. Which things? There's a lot of things happening all at once. And then you kind of feel her go offline for a second as she's like yelling at someone about something. And she comes back. How long will you be? Because they're a lot. My vines are not strings. Do not touch those.
I know this is a lot to ask, but is there any way that you can? I know that you have the ability to reconfigure yourself a little.
Yes.
Is there any way that you can reconfigure them away from other things like my kitchen?
That is possible, but could cause damage to the ship's structure. Because it may come with problems for all of us. Stop touching things that you should not touch.
Fuck. Okay.
Their crew
unfortunately-
is really extra.
Fuck. Is the cat captain there with you, or is she back on their ship?
She is not here. It is just her crew. They have a message, but they will not share it with me until people get here.
Okay. We will be there as quickly as we can, but unfortunately, that's about 2 hours from now. So,
Okay.
can you ask one of the mushrooms that lives in the wall to take the message for us?
I have tried. Believe me. I would like them to leave too.
All right, if you could hail the other ship and let the cat captain know that any damages to my kitchen, I will be taking very personally, and I will be back in 2 hours.
That I can do.
Thank you. We will be there as soon as we can.
Please hurry.
Will do. Bixby, I need us to now, yesterday,
Oh,
there.
One moment. I approached the Thrycreen leader, because the leader of the organization that has been trying to ostracize me for an incalculable number of years is no longer there.
Mm-hmm.
Hello, my name is Bixby. I was the one who broke the case on this guy being a big dipshit. I believe through my study of our organizational structure, I can improve our organization and make us stronger in a way that manipulative asshole could not. I would like to roll persuasion to convince them that I'm a better leader than this guy was. And I would like to leverage the fact that I just killed this motherfucker for trying to kill us.
Yeah, you can. You can have advantage, but it does chitter at Arnil. Lots of words. What did it say?
I think he wants to help.
I can use message to emulate telepathy. Alright, that is a 9 and an 18 plus a big number.
Yep.
18 plus 10 for a 28.
Sure. Oh, you can help us be strong as well? Okay.
Yes, and it may or may not involve a thing called anime, not really. Bixby has studied a lot of things because all he does is collect artifacts from other cultures, which happen to include anime.
Yep.
Have you heard of Saitama?
Have you heard about our Lord and Savior, Saitama?
Like,
100 push-ups, 100 sit-ups, and a 10-kilometer run.
100 push-ups.
I'm just going to
Every
teach
single
them martial arts from a book like Splinter in that one Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles movie. No problem.
Good lord.
But I
So-
do actually have. So I hand them the keys. I will get stuff here when you return. I will help you find your shit.
Yep.
So they can borrow my spell jammer. And I push the little button. It goes, La Cucaracha, and the alarm is disabled.
Wonderful. You disable the alarm. Arnil, you literally like stick your hand in a wall somewhere, pull out one of the artifacts. You go to like crawl like up a wall into a ceiling, level out on a floor. Like we're fucking like spying like upside down shit. Reach into a different wall, pull out a different artifact. These ones are not booby trapped. You are fine.
Oh, okay. I guess you don't need Bixby. Bixby apparently is now also in charge of this planet, which is great for him. You are welcome on my planet anytime. I will make sure you have an actual landing pad next time.
Oh.
If we still have a ship at that point, then we might take you up on that.
All right. Let me know if you need our orbital defenses to shoot down an enemy ship. That's apparently a thing Xtina said it could do 2 episodes ago.
Yeah, I did.
And
Yeah, I did.
Sound of regret.
maybe not shoot it down, but don't not shoot it down. If that makes sense.
Just let me know and I'll do you a solid, friend.
Yeah, it sounds good.
Okay. You guys hop in the makeshift spell jammer. Would anyone like to do anything else or check anything else before on this planet before you leave? Go dig it through any box.
I would like to, as a parting gift to my friends Hood and Spirit, give them a portable DVD player, little TV screen, and a copy of all the Dragon Ball movies.
Okay.
Does that include up to Broly?
It includes through superhero. So yes.
Sarros, what were you gonna say?
Sarros is the first one in the Spelljammer, already buckled up and just waiting to go.
Just.
Polly is gonna see you there, buckled in, and just say, "Good Sarros," and toss you a treat.
Aww.
I'm sure it's worn off by now, but then Polly probably goes to sit down and a mushroom appears.
Oh, I forgot about that. The mushroom chair. That was great.
Yeah.
The mushroom is still there, either way, so.
Truly. Anyone else doing anything before?
I will never forget this gift, little robot man. Thank you.
Aww.
Even though I
Thank
think
you.
it wasn't for me. I'm keeping track of 2 characters and it's hard.
Well, Arnil's only known me for like a minute. Spirit and I had like a day. Like, I appreciate you all for being the first people to ever accept me for who I am. Except the Snake Man, who kind of, I get the impression being mean is his love language.
Aww.
I've already plugged my thing in and I'm watching Tree of Might. Why are there two of him?
That's not the weird part. His son is identical to him too.
Hey! I appreciate all the bonding and stuff, but can we get a move on? Because
I'm waiting on the Spelljammer to move, man.
I'm just making sure no one's going to investigate any items or anything like that.
Oh yeah, what's in the treasure chest I was gonna look at?
Who looks at?
Yeah, I was like next to this treasure chest, but then like a cutscene started and I didn't get to go investigate it.
Oh yeah. Yeah, if anyone wants to investigate any treasure chests or anything, this is now your time. Roll me a d12.
12. Okay.
One that we don't see very often.
Yeah, I don't have the physical copy of that out. Let me a second here. Ooh. I rolled a 1. That bodes well.
A 1?
Things are great.
I have found delicious cheese. Yes, there is so much cheese in this chest.
Oh god.
I don't think it was cheese.
This Astro Elf was probably not. I'm just filling the air while she's looking at her table.
That reaction implies to me it was not cheese.
Yeah, so you remember how I mentioned this was a void elf, that its purpose was creating utter chaos and destruction and
Oh god, it's a
whatever in the
chestnut
universe.
Please tell me it's a mimic.
No. Inside of this chest of cheese is this small, glowing, nebulous-looking, tiny bead. It's the color, like this navy obsidian color. And it
Oh my
has
Lord.
this horrific feeling about it. You can roll Arcana to see if you know what this is.
That is a natural 20. Ah!
Oh.
Okay. So just for number purposes, that is a 25.
It is a bead of horrific beings. This small bead of obsidian contains a captured entity from the very edge of existence. When you use an action to break the bead, a star-spawn aberrant spirit is summoned as if you had cast the summon aberration spell and the bead's magic is lost.
Oh my god.
Snake friend, I want you to like me. Have this grenade of giant scary monster.
Is that... Can I put that in the DVD player too, or...
I
You know what? No, I'll figure something out with it.
Does that and turns it into a 3D movie?
Jesus Christ.
anyway, since I rolled a natural 20, Bixby's walk-off wild magic rolls are 66 and 49 on the wizard table.
One.
Probably not going to be consequential, but
You never
you
know.
never know. I could get an acorn that could also give you guys. Who knows?
That one's funny. We might do that. Yeah, we're doing that one because it's funny. You cast the Find Familiar spell, and you have to choose a bat. You must address it in your best gravelly voice.
What? I am not wearing hockey pads.
The other thing was a spell-related thing that wouldn't be effective anyway, so it's fine.
Yeah, anyway, my vice president and my secretary of state are a little mechanical mouse and a mechanical bat.
Yeah. Wonderful. If no one else has anything they would like to do, are there any conversations that are happening on the ship for the 2 hours as you guys head back towards your primary?
No.
Up? Any questions any of the crew have for each other?
Polly's just like bouncing like up and down nervously, like really anxious to get back to the ship.
I think Spirit powers down for a little bit and takes a short rest.
Yeah, there was 2 hours, so you're just chilling. So
Yeah. Okay.
Anyone
No one
want to watch Bio Broly?
I don't know what that is, but I'm down.
All right.
And with that, we will go ahead and close out this session as you guys make your way back towards your primary ship with who knows what is coming for you to be expecting of the ship of Tabaxis that are causing havoc on your ship. Thank you guys so much for tuning into our stream for Space Rock Cafe. I believe there is a regular stream scheduled for the 8th of June, and we are not skipping another month for any other things going on the Bard Rock Network, so we should be back on June 8th. It was a pleasure getting to be your GM for this evening, and I will let everyone go ahead and do a quick closeout and tell us what you're working on, where people can find you, and anything else you got going on. We'll go in reverse. Allison.
Hi, I'm Allison. I have been Sarros. I'm back to having nothing going on, waiting for editing fun to happen. Yeah. Bye.
that is not true. You are a producer for one of our shows.
True. But that's still
So I'll
new.
plug in my thing. So
Yeah, I figured.
I just want you to have credit where credit is due.
It was important.
True.
Marty.
Hey, I'm Marty. I was 2 characters today, and that was fun, and that will present no problems in the future.
Absolutely
I mean-
none.
Both Spirit and Arnil would fit in on this planet if they wanted to stay. To be fair.
No.
I'm just saying.
Jordan Hoshi.
Hey,
Into my
Jordan,
plug.
the last Hoshi.
Oh, I'm sorry. I.
Never mind, fuck me.
I'm gonna limit my plugs a little bit, but I just want to say go check out Monster Cafe. I'm really proud of that show. We've been putting a lot of work into it. It's very good.
Seconded. It's very good. Okay, now Jordan Hoshi.
Okay. Still Jordan, sometimes Hoshi. Still played Hood. You can also find me on the Ages of Damned podcast. I DM Campaign 1, and we're currently in Campaign 2, where I play Post El Del Rey.
Yep. Paul.
I'm Paul. I am in lots of places. I play Brock Song on Bard Rock Cafe. I am the permanent DM on, at least for Campaign 1, of Blades in Paradise, where our friend Sarros/Allison is the producer who posts our show notes most of the time. And I also am the part-time keeper for Monster Cafe. I did the first story arc, and I will be periodically coming back to do little snippets when the new keeper, Justin, needs a break. I'll also be returning since Bixby's story arc is now closed, and I bought stuff for our dress-up stream next time. I guess I'm returning as Captain Jake Swallow next time on Space Rock Cafe.
Spoilers.
Ursa.
Well, I didn't buy the hat to not show up to stream.
I am Ursa. I played Holly, and I am busy not dying. But outside of that, I am sometimes editing for Bard Rock Cafe. So.
Gabi.
I
Love
mean,
it.
you are our
Gabi.
official editor. Sorry.
Oh, no, you're good. My name's Gabi. I'm played Talia, and I am currently doing social media for a couple theater companies in my area. And I also run a theater account myself, so that's kind of fun.
Yay. And once again, I'm Christina Xtina. You can find me across the internet at Greekachu, or alternatively, you can find me playing Leah on our campaign 2 of Agents of Damned. It is our contractors arc, which we are so happy and excited about. I have fun t-shirts that I finally got for myself.
Is that gold foil?
No, but it looks like it,
Oh,
right?
okay.
It's kind of
I have
cool,
it.
yeah?
I mean, yes.
Yeah, totally gold foil.
We have the gold
Finally got a
foil.
t-shirt for myself
Check
for
it
the
out,
contractors
buy it,
arc
don't ask
because
questions.
we need it.
Yeah.
Stole my
I'm
husband's
so
hat.
sorry. Have you been wearing that hat the whole time?
No.
Okay.
I mean, yes,
Notice that.
absolutely.
Where did that come from?
Yep, I have been wearing this hat the whole time. No. My husband has hats that he keeps on his desk, and I reached across and just grabbed it while you guys were
Nope,
talking.
that hat is now named Strangling Mike.
Yeah.
If you want to know what that means, check out Agents of Damned. I am also repping the merch because I am a patron. They are the only AP podcast I like better than stuff I'm in.
We appreciate the compliment. We put a lot of work into the show. Release every other Friday. Find us wherever you listen to podcasts. So come check us out. With that, bye guys.
Bye.
Bye!